This is Dolynny TV, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome back to game number 4, Oilers Golden Knights. But first we got to wrap up that big series between the Panthers and the Maple Leafs. Whether it keeps going or whether it ends tonight, that is the question we're trying to answer throughout our pregame tonight as we get set for the Oilers and Golden Knights, as I mentioned. Hopefully, everything goes according to plan tonight. I already see it in the chat from Peter. We got the BioSteel ready to rock and roll. I will tell you, I don't know how many of you caught the pregame little post I made during Game 3 to kind of inform you on what was going on. Well, simply put, cat-related mishap. Wasn't really having a great day. Didn't sleep much the night before. Got up at 5:30 to go to work and proceeded to have a really bad day. So, end of the day, that's why I forgot the BioSteel, to be honest with you. But at the same rate, that's no excuse. And we get it here and we go get a victory tonight. That's what I'm saying. And by the way, gotta say, this new NHL themed flavor they've got, the lemon lime, oh my goodness. Absolutely unreal. Like, it is absolutely unreal how good this one is. I bought it for a contractor of mine when we went out to Cochrane one day, and I dropped it off to him. Dude dang near slugged back the entire box in one shot. It was actually unreal how much he slugged that back quickly. But then I got a chance to try it a couple days later, and this is some real good stuff. Probably the best BioSteel flavor they've put out, actually. So that's where it is. Anyway, friends, that's my little monologue to open up. Be a little weird. You see the hair from yesterday is carried over to today. That's just pure laziness on my part. Why do anything different when it was already styled, I guess you could say. But yeah, that's where we're sitting. An 8 p.m. start to this game, which means we will have an 8:10 puck drop this evening. So that's the best part for us Oilers fans tonight. It is indeed an earlier puck drop. We've been used to about 8:25 throughout the first round. Then it kind of moved down to 8:15 or 15 minutes past the start time of the game here over the past little bit. And now here we are in game number 4, getting 10 minutes after the start time of the game. So that's fantastic. We should be right on it tonight, and that'll mean a little bit shorter of a pregame than we're used to. Only about a total run time of about 40 minutes. We're used to about, like I'm saying, 50, 55. So we got a little bit shorter distance to go tonight till puck drop, and a little shorter distance to try and get, of course, everybody in here and off and running for a very good live stream yet again. Obviously looking up to make some ground after not streaming game number 3, but I think we can all agree it's probably best for absolutely everybody involved that we didn't live stream game 3. We don't need to be all bitter and stuff after game 3, and thankfully I didn't have to kind of be a platform for that, I guess you could say, although you got to win and lose as a fan sometimes, and I'm just glad I ended up losing by sleeping on the couch and not even knowing it until I woke up. So I'll take that for right now, and obviously tonight, win or lose, the outcome doesn't really matter. We're going to have ourselves a good live stream. So there's 3.5 minutes left in the Panthers and Leafs, friends. If anything changes, I'll update you. But I want to give a shout out to Sam, Jeffrey, Peter, Christine, Awake, and we got Cade, and that's everybody in the chat so far. So we're just waiting to get everybody up and started here tonight. Obviously, it'll be a little bit slower of a start to game number 4, I'm expecting, just because the puck drop has been announced, whereas I think normally we don't know what time the puck drop is going to be until about 20 minutes before. That seems to be when it gets put out on Twitter. However, John Shannon today had it on Twitter about 25 minutes ago, so we shouldn't have too many of those questions, which means we probably won't have too many people popping in trying to figure out when puck drop is going to be tonight, but that's fine and dandy. We'll battle through. Garrett, good evening to you as well. As what do we got going here? Oh man, oi, couple of cat hairs in the beard right now. Unfortunately, Cat was just up here. You just missed him. not the three-legged guy, the other guy. But yeah, I was getting a little bit of nerves out already pre-game, I guess you could say, watching this Leafs and Panthers game. As I've told you all playoffs long, I have a couple buddies at work that basically are huge, and I mean huge Leafs fans. And they've been living and dying just as we have been here on Dolynny TV all series long, all playoffs long, and I just don't want to see it be over for them. But this, what a defensive play there to get it all the way out of the zone for the Leafs. But Leafs hopefully stay in this series, push it to 7, give them something to cheer for, and then good to go. But I guess we'll see what it comes out to be after this one wraps up here in this third period, as the Panthers had just an unreal opportunity to play that puck, but Luke Schenn with an unreal diving play to knock that one away on the poke check. That was a huge poke there from Luke Schenn. And I will tell you, after having that nap last game, the most appealing thing I could do right now is have a nap. It sounded really good. Curl up on the couch, kind of let my eyes get sleepy and enjoy this one through the backs of my eyelids. But we'll get this live stream up and underway tonight, friends, and we'll rock and roll. Sergei Bobrovsky goes back to the net. Oilers Source, welcome in, my friend. Welcome back. I'm excited to see what you guys have for the stream tonight. Obviously, be looking for that as soon as you guys flip live here in a little bit. But we should be almost ready for this one to come to the empty net situation for the Panthers and Leafs here. And then that means we'll have a little pregame amble in studio, and then we'll go from there and get things underway. But the Panthers just gained the zone here against the Leafs, pushed to the front of the net. Nice play by the Panthers to push it forward, but couldn't get it onto his stick, and now they've got an empty net with $1:14 to go here in the third period of play. And they're going to fire it in, but I don't know, friends. I don't know if the Oilers are going to have to find the same fate as the Leafs are, battling back from being already down 3 games in the series. But obviously we can only realistically go down 2 without being eliminated. But you know what I mean? 3 wins for the other team and backs up against the wall. You just have to win. That's going to be the hard part about Game 4. But we'll also know and we'll acknowledge that Game 4 last series against the LA Kings is the best live stream all time on Dolynny TV. So are we going to be very concerned about what's going to come out of this one? No, not if the Oilers and Golden Knights give us a classic like the Oilers and Kings did in game number 4. So we'll see what happens there, but the Leafs doing a good job to kill clock here and get the puck out of the zone. The Panthers only have 20 seconds to go, and they've got to try and fight it through the Leafs defense, and that should pretty much do it, friends. 10 seconds to go here for the Panthers, who look like they know what their fate is. They'll fire it all the way down on Wool, and that will be it. That will be all. The Leafs, looks like we might have some nasties after the whistle, though. Okay, all right, everybody brawling. Let's go. Everybody jump in there and throw some gloves. Don't mind me. You know where I stand on that, but this looks good. The Toronto Maple Leafs have won the game. That feels good. I know my Leafs friends will be very, very happy with that, but now it's just a matter of going out there and winning the next 3 if you're the Toronto Maple Leafs. Sam Bennett's taking a guy, and there looks to be some real nasties in the corner there for sure. So let me see if I can find some information. I know you're asking who's starting in game number 4 for the Edmonton Oilers. Well, subject to change, but it sounds like it's going to be Stuart Skinner, RNH, McDavid, Hyman, Kane, Draisaitl, Yamamoto, Fogle, McLeod, Ryan, Costin, Bugstad, and Janmark, your forwards. Nurse, Ceci, Ekholm, Bouchard, Kulak, Desharnais. So I assume Broberg will be able to line up. However, it is noted here by Daniel Nugent-Bowman of The Athletic that Brett Kulak had Philip Broberg on his D partner side with the second line rushes. So we'll see what happens here and see what comes out of it for the Edmonton Oilers. So, all right, tough. We'll catch you in the next one, my friends. Best of luck this evening, and pass that along to Patrick as well. And I believe in net it'll be Aiden Hill for the Vegas Golden Knights, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go here. It doesn't actually even give me a projected starter for this game, so we don't even have that as of yet on Sportsnet, so that's interesting to note. All right. Okay, they've just got highlights up. That is a different kind of take on it than they normally have, but that's, I guess, we'll just battle through and be fine and dandy with it and not worry about it, I guess. As that's where we'll just go from there. As we know, Stuart Skinner looks to be starting again, and Zach Hyman is in the lineup for the Edmonton Oilers tonight, as far as we understand. Anna, welcome in, and everybody else joining in along for the ride as well. Welcome in. I just see we've peaked up over 67 here, and let me see what we got going on here. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh geez. That's perhaps the worst meme I've ever seen in my life. I won't even bother sharing it with you, but yeah, that's where we're at. So friends, welcome aboard to tonight's game. We will get set for this one here in a matter of moments. The Leafs and Panthers just finished up, and now it'll be time to get things going here in this one for the Edmonton Oilers and Golden Knights. The Vegas Golden Knights winning that 5-1 game the other night on Wednesday. We'll see if the Oilers can rally back a response. This series has kind of been that way so far, though. This series has kind of been one team dummies the other team dummies the other, and then the other team gets back and dummies them again. So that's where it's kind of going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So we'll see if the Oilers want to return the favor here in game number 4, because we kind of need to. That's kind of the problem. We kind of need to return the favor, or we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. So, all right. That is fine and dandy there. Okay, we're good. We got that covered. Sorry, I'm just reading this one, trying to make sure. Anna Maria, all right. Sorry. It's all good. That's my apologies, Anna Maria. That's on me for that one. And as well, Tyler, welcome into the chat as you're you're talking about the refs being clutch for the Leafs. Well, that's the thing, is I know there's been a lot made of kind of how this game was a ref for the Leafs as opposed to everything else throughout the playoffs. I've seen a couple of tweets saying you can never say the refs are against the Leafs ever again. So we'll see what comes out of it there. But Takeo, welcome back, and SK, welcome in. And Segal, welcome in as well, as they are starting Stuart Skinner. As far as we can tell, friends, as far as we can tell, it will be Stuart Skinner who is starting for the Edmonton Oilers tonight. That said, I'm not 100% sure on that until we get a declared starter for this one, either via Twitter or via the actual live broadcast. But we'll see what comes of it here. And as we're just rocking and rolling, Odin, welcome in, and Tough Cuff, welcome in as well. So, obviously, everybody, I think we're all echoing the same sentiments. This is a must-win. It's the same as it was in game number 4 against the LA Kings. Obviously, would we like to repeat that recipe for success against LA here against Vegas? I don't think so. I think if you go down 3-0 in the first period of the Vegas Golden Knights, you can probably kiss this series goodbye just based on how it's gone. But if the Oilers can come out, and as you guys are saying, right, hard first period, hard first shift, hard everything in that first period, we should be fine and dandy. So hopefully that's what we see out of the Oilers tonight, is just a good complete effort that wins us a hockey game with no doubt, gets us tied back up, sends us back to Vegas for one, and same exact recipe as we did. Win 4-5-6 against the LA Kings, do it here against the Vegas Golden Knights, and call it a series. That's what we're hoping for. Anyway, Logjam, welcome in. And hopefully tonight we get some defense, some goaltending, and some other forwards chipping in and getting some offense. It was nice to see Fogle score the goal he did, but we needed a couple other goals out of him. And as far as I am aware, Matthias Janmark is in the lineup tonight. But let's see here as the Oilers line up in Game 4. It looks like Janmark is in along on the right side with Kostin and Bjugstad. Guess we'll see exactly what does happen. That was from Jack Michaels. So take it on that. That's some pretty good advice. So we'll see what's going on there. Justin, welcome in as well. And we should be ready to rock and roll. Thomas, good evening to you. As we're just trying to catch everybody coming into the chat. As I'm seeing Smurfy asking if I'm feeling much better. Well, I will tell you, I'm feeling much, much better. I'm actually able to kind of sit up and sit properly. It was kind of, cat caught me in a bad spot the other night there, jumping down from my windowsill. So wasn't really a great go. And of course, then I worked all day with the kind of midsection injury there. It really wasn't that great. So hopefully here in Game 4, that isn't too bad of an issue, and we should be good to go. So let's just go back out here and go back here. And let's refresh this. We should be ready to go live with the Oilers, and everything here is live channels. There we go. That's what I've been doing wrong. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so yeah, just to say, the cat kind of caught me across the midsection, kind of right where my, I guess you could say, belt sits, I guess you could say. Is I'm not trying to over-explain it because, obviously, but, yeah, no, it was kind of a tough one. And, of course, that's kind of where I sit boxes and stuff when I'm doing deliveries at work. So, kind of a tough go, but now I'm able to, at least things have kind of healed up enough that it doesn't absolutely kill me to sit up and move around, so we should be good to go. Sorry, that's a lot of stuff going on there. My stream cut out and everything like that, but yeah, we should be good to go. All right, we are ready to rock and roll here, friends. Vernon, welcome into the stream. Billy as well, welcome back in. And what else do we got here? Margaret, welcome back, and glad to have you tuning in from Manitoba again tonight, friends. Of course, if you stay tuned, we'll get things rolling in that first period intermission for the where are you tuning in from games, and we'll see where we go from there. But obviously, we just need to get things up and underway tonight, friends. I would check my watch that I don't have. I guess that's the old adage, right? For those of us that used to have watches, we kind of still have that feeling to check them. But for those of us that do know what time puck drop is, it is at 8:10 p.m. So 8:10 p.m. So let's go here. Got the man himself, co-ball captain there, Mr. Coach, coming in here checking on things. Send him a picture here. How about that? Let's go get this going. Boom, and let's do that. There we go. We are good to go, friends. Perfect. Let's send off a photo, as it looks like it is white jerseys tomorrow for the Pirates. So, friends, if you have nothing better to do in Crossfield on a Thursday night, come out to the Ball Diamonds. Would love to have you along, as we will get the season started for the Pirates against the new teams here in town. And Emil, welcome in, as we are going to get things things going here tonight. The chat is absolutely awesome tonight. I knew I'd get some good comments on the hair tonight, but I appreciate you guys having a little bit of fun with it. It's for those of you that don't know about the hair, as we're just about, like I said, about 20 minutes from puck drop. For those of you that don't know the history of my hair, honestly, this is how I used to rock my hair regularly. The hairline's kind of come up a little bit over the past few years, that much said. At least my hair's still looking good, but yeah, no, this is the old style of the hair, and now you guys are pretty familiar with how I wear my hair nowadays. So that'll be back tomorrow. This is just remnants from last night, where the old quick shower and out the door didn't take care of it, so I just brushed it back up last night. From last night, sorry. All right, Troy, can't do that already. I've already opened her up, so. And I feel like talking the rest of the night. I don't feel like going upstairs to throw up. This is already nasty enough. I will tell you the one thing that sucks about BioSteel, she is not good warm. Not good warm at all. As you guys are getting things going, everybody is excited for, obviously, the Oilers tonight. I'm liking this. We haven't had a Golden Knights fan come into the chat yet, so we're doing good. We're doing good. And Terry, I just got to mention your comment there. You were saying something about Wolfman Jack or something, I think is what you were saying about last night there. I had to actually Google that, and that is, you think this is a hairdo. Friends, you got to Google Wolfman Jack. That's way before my time, but that is a hairdo and a half. That is for sure. So that's where we're at. But yeah, that's where we're at. All right. Miss, you're going for the Leafs. Yeah, they won tonight. That's the big story so far out of Canada this evening is the Leafs won Game 4, staved off elimination. So that is a big time start here for the Edmonton Oilers. Obviously, they are hoping, as fans of the team, to play the Toronto Maple Leafs in the Cup Final. And the Leafs can't get to the Cup Final if they got swept by the Panthers. So, Game 4 victory, that's crucial. Now they just got to go out there and obviously get the rest of the job done here against the Panthers the rest of the way home. And friends, as everybody's just joining in here, I'm seeing everybody just kind of flood in here over the past few minutes. Sorry, as I'm just rambling on about nothing. I'm watching Mitch Marner on my television right now. If you're just joining in, don't be afraid to say hello in the chat. And again, friends, tonight I will appeal to you here nice and early. If you haven't already hit that like button on the stream, make sure to do that. I see that we're having no problem gaining traction here early on, but I'd love to try and make up for some lost ground in Game 3 by not having streamed Game 3. So you'd be so kind to hit that like button, that'd be great. And at any time, friends, if you do think, hey, this is something I should stick around and see where this goes, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button as well. I'll have that update for you here in a matter of seconds. Just once I flip over to my phone, and we will get things rolling here in a moment for you, as we'll take our first look at the watch time, which you guys know the magic number is typically 1,000 hours. We're looking for 1250 tonight. Going for 1250 tonight, so hopefully that's where we're going. And so we are at 2000 and... Oh! Patrick! Misfire! 35 hours on the stream already. So Patrick, I gotta send you a text if you can't hear me here. That's too good. That is too good. We've had some good laughs tonight. Unless that was on purpose. You just never know. And secondary, what was I getting? Yeah, I was getting the subscriber total here. Entering action tonight, 12,404. So that's what you need to know right now. As Magic, welcome in. Whale, welcome in as well. Toastical, welcome in. Shane, welcome in. Just trying to catch everybody before puck drop. Davidson, welcome in as well. And I think we've got EPS, welcome in. TG2. And Jack, welcome in as well. You're coming in, of course, with the comments right there. So normally I'd welcome in Patrick too, but he quite announced himself on the stream there pretty easy. That was fantastic. All right, we should be ready to go here in a matter of moments, as Ron McLean's got his finger pointed at Kevin Bieksa, who's now going to wear 2 ties for the rest of the game. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but hopefully things work out for the Oilers because of it, I guess. And Kate, welcome back, as you're buying a BioSteel right now. Hopefully you're buying a good flavor. That's cold, by the way, as well. Cold flavor is always nice. Don't be a weirdo like me and drink warm BioSteel. That would be my good advice to you. And Dean, good evening. Glad to see you along for the ride as well, friends. Dean was missing things, saying it wasn't quite the same without me here in Game 3. I will tell you, that Game 3 nap was unreal, but yeah, no, definitely it was kind of sucked the life out of the game not being able to stream it, but that had to be the choice made, and glad I made it and rested up, and now we're ready to go for game number 4. I'm having a difficult time talking tonight. You guys can probably tell that for sure, but we'll try and get this going. So, Magic, you just got a bunch of BioSteel from Costco for the first time, and it's doing pretty good. That's good to hear. Yeah, you know what? Costco is kind of where you're able to buy cases. I know some pharmacies actually stock cases as well. I don't know what the cost is, but that's an option as well. And Patrick, have a good stream to you as well. Thanks so much for at least trying to promote my stream for me. And I missed the comment. Oh boy, we're going to have a good night if I'm already having these kind of fits on camera. We're going to be good. This is going to be fun. You see Maple Leaf Square is partying. Ice District hoping to be partying after everything's said and done tonight as well. Everybody jumping around with their drinks in hand, so it should be a good rowdy night there. So we'll see what ends up happening here. But whose comment did I miss here where it was asking about the CFM on my hair there? YH, you're going to need high velocity hair gel soon. Well, this is just the old recipe. This is how, like I said, if you haven't heard me say this already once tonight, this is how I used to style my hair back in the day. So it was pretty easy to just wait for the length to come back and then go and do that the way it used to be done. So we'll see if I bring it out of the old times too much more going forward. But for right now, I guess we'll just kind of leave it alone as we're getting over to Patrick's stream for a brief moment. If you see me kind of coming up and looking at my camera a little different, let's go here. Oilers Fanatic stream. Boom and boom and boom and boom. And pin message. There we go. Good to go. All right. Good to rock and roll, friends. Johnny, no. The Leafs winning is a huge thing for us. Obviously, I want to play the Leafs in the final. So it's kind of worth me as I missed the shot, by the way. You heard me break it off the floor. I would not mind at all if the Leafs could get things going here for this rest of it. So let's hopefully keep it going for the Leafs the rest of the way through this series, and then an easy breezy third round, and then we're off and running in what should be a very good cup final between the Oilers and Leafs. Hopefully. But yeah, I'm loving your guys' takes on the old hair tonight. I definitely appreciate that. All right. What do we got going here, friends? Might need the Emco sweater. Well, I will tell you, I'll keep the Emco sweaters for when it's a little chillier in the basement. That's the nice part. I haven't even had to start up the fireplace. I'll start it up now just to kind of mask the TV once the broadcast starts, but haven't had to even start the fireplace down here. And the house has been nice and warm all day, and it's kind of nice and part and parcel for when the roommates aren't at home, and you can kind of set the furnace wherever you want it, right? That's the big things for it. But as we'll get going, trying to get my old girl Kitty here to cuddle a little bit on stream. That's obviously been a key for success for us every stream so far, is getting the cat loving in early and often. So we'll see if it works out for us tonight. But yeah, let's see if we can get you to cuddle. Can we get? Oh no, don't. Oh, geez. Trying to take out the vocal cords there. That could have been ugly. Come on. All right. Thank you. Yeah. So let's get to this, friends. It's 7:59. We're about to flip live to the broadcast here, which will be huge for us. Which hopefully the Oilers come out with a big time effort here in game number 4. That's kind of all we're waiting on. Is we're hoping that the Oilers can do their thing and win a hockey game, tie us back up 2-2, and then go out there and win game 5 and 6 and take it home to the third round, which we haven't been to since 05, 06. Just kidding. I forgot about last year because last year doesn't count. We got swept. Didn't get a victory, and I guess we're looking for our first victory in the first or third round since 05, 06 against the Anaheim Ducks in that 4-1 series win. But it looks like they're going to play a whole bunch of Crazy Train on the broadcast tonight. They were playing it on the Leafs broadcast, and now they're going to recycle it for the Oilers broadcast tonight as well. And we're just going to try and get the old girl Kitty here to get comfy. Come on. Come on, girl. Get comfy. There we go. She's finally comfy. We're good to go. As we should be ready to rock for this one. They've got some highlights of Stuart Skinner in net. They got Leon Draisaitl scoring goals. Ice District Plaza there. They got the old Will Ferrell guy going in the Oilers stuff. I don't know. Come on, please don't lick my ear, though. Please don't lick my ear. As we should be ready to rock and roll for this one, friends. Now just less than 10 minutes away from puck drop. Welcome aboard to Dolynny TV. Glad to have you aboard for this one. I've been scrambled up to start this one, that's for sure, and I appreciate you guys hitting those subscribe buttons here early on this here on the stream this evening. Is it's going to be a long haul. I haven't done an 8 o'clock game in a few days, that's for sure. But definitely, if you haven't had the chance yet and you want to stick around for the rest of the series, the rest of the playoffs, would love to have you hit that subscribe button here on Dolynny TV. And again, friends, I once again will appeal to you as we just about cross into the 400 likes or 400 viewers live territory. If you haven't hit the like button yet, definitely please hit the like button for me if you could. That's just something that helps out YouTube suggest the stream and tell them that this is a good one for everybody to tune into. So if you could do that, that would be greatly appreciated. And that's where we're at right now. Perfect. Peter, you're kind of my expert when we come to that, so thank you so much for doing that for me there. And yeah, we are ready to go aboard the Crazy Train indeed, Jack, as it should be a great live stream, great Oilers game, and obviously too a great result for the Edmonton Oilers. That's what we got to hope for here when it comes out to it. So SE, welcome back in again. Yeah, I know you're going for the Golden Knights, and that's fine and dandy as the Oilers looking for a result here. It's been dummy one team, dummy the other team, dummy one team, and hopefully dummy the other team, which is the Vegas Golden Knights here tonight, as the Oilers will try and get things up and running for what is going to be an important game number 4. Dallas Aiken still on the panel for Sportsnet. So we'll see what comes out of it this evening. It looks like there's a ton of Oilers fans having a ton of fun in Ice District Plaza tonight, so we should be set for a really rowdy crowd out there tonight. And we'll see what comes out of it this evening. Shadow, welcome in. Back in '88, that was what my life was all about. I love it. I've edited some hockey highlights to Crazy Train. I'm sure if you can go on to Cold Lake Ice TV, you can find a couple Crazy Train remixes that we used to use to edit some highlight packages too back in the day on Windows Live Movie Maker. Trust me, I wasn't the most perfect video editor, nor am I ever going to claim to be, that's for sure. But Wilner, welcome in as well. And Vinny, unfortunately, and again, friends, to any of you tuning in, hoping that I'm going to show the live gameplay, unfortunately, I cannot, due to copyright restriction, and if I could, trust me, I would, but we've got a definitely big thing going on here that we don't want to choke up due to copyright restrictions. Daniel, welcome in, and glad to have you aboard again, as we're going to get things rolling here in a matter of moments. We are just ticking down the time to game time. It's kind of crazy. They're just showing all the live tunnel feeds and stuff like this. They're not even really showing the the panel tonight, so that guy's got some hair going. Yeah, that's for sure. Where's that lady? I'm not sure. But Davidson, for everybody wondering back home, this cat, we'll use her nickname, which is Bits. Her nickname is Bits. B-I-T-S. Bits. And I really don't know the origin of that nickname. That nickname came around when I was actually away at college in 2015, that nickname popped up over the span of those 4 or 5 months that I was away at Nate in the fall semester, I guess you could say, in 2015. Yeah, that would have been third semester when I was on Nate Newswatch for that semester. So that one popped up, and that's kind of what we've just been calling her ever since. Is yeah, that's kind of where it's at. So yeah. Anyway, she's gone. She finally decided she doesn't want pets anymore. But Carter, welcome in. Oh man, Carter, I don't know if you're actually cheering for the Oilers. That's a dangerous call. As again, somebody had to throw it in there right away, but that's okay. We'll be fine and dandy tonight. And now they've got Jonathan Marchessault on the screen here. He's been dangerous in this series. Obviously, he snapped cold streak and got the job done. So we'll see what he has for us. Evan Bouchard on the blue line tonight. And it looks like we're going to get these anthems underway. I mean, this is the hard part about starting a puck drop at 8:10. We are flying into this hockey game right away tonight. And hopefully now for the Oilers, we come out with that big result because of flying in early to the hockey game. We'll see, obviously, if that is the case or not. But give me a second here. The Snapchat's coming in, and that's one last check. It's just somebody laughing at a chat I sent to the hair and the glasses beforehand. And now, obviously, we will have the anthem singers come out and get things done here tonight as the Let's Go Oilers chants raining down at Rogers Place. And now we just gotta see who comes out of the tunnel. As I don't know if we've got an anthem singer coming out of the tunnel or not. Obviously Robert Clark's up in the stands, but they're just kind of gonna have everybody chanting Let's Go Oilers, and then of course we have our land acknowledgement beforehand, and we are good to go. So here we go. That's where we're at. We are just moments away from anthems, friends, and then we should be ready to rock and roll a good hockey game tonight, as we are just finishing up the land acknowledgement here before this game number 4 between the Vegas Golden Knights and Edmonton Oilers. And now things are blacked out in the arena as we'll have the U.S. national anthem coming out of the tunnel. And I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. That's who's coming down the tunnel for us tonight. It's not Brett Kissel this evening for the Edmonton Oilers singing the national anthem. It is Corella Cummings singing the national anthem for us this evening. So, of course, she did a great job, I believe, earlier in the series against the LA Kings. So, back at it tonight for us, and that is fantastic to see. So, all right, that's where we're at this evening, friends. And we are on the American National Anthem, just getting through it right now. Stahl, welcome in. And, uh-oh. What the heck? Give me just a sec, friends. Give me just a sec. Not sure if I had a little overheat on the fireplace there down here or what. Maybe possibly on the sticker. Smelled a little bit of smoke in the basement here, so pardon me for freaking out, but that's where we're at. Is just had to make sure everything is good to go for yeah, you missed the BioSteel, but trust me, we got the BioSteel in tonight, so we are good to go. The American National Anthem now sung at Rogers Place, and now it'll flip over to the Canadian National Anthem, as it will be our man Robert Clark in the stands getting set to sing the National Anthem for the Edmonton Oilers and Canada this evening as we will get this one going. And somebody's got a beautiful Play La Bomba sweater. I got to get that. I could go spend some money on that, I will tell you that much. All right, here we go. Canadian National Anthem up and underway. And we are just about ready to get things going. I just got to clear out the gunk from my eyes here. And now we should be getting to this one as we've got the crowd singing the anthem yet again. So we are really that close to puck drop on a Wednesday night. It was an 8:10 scheduled puck drop, and it will be, well, probably about 8:12, 8:13 as we're just wrapping up the anthem. Nugent Hopkins on the bench. Obviously, we're looking for big things from him tonight, hopefully. And, of course, the rest of the Oilers as we look to even this series here in game number 4 against the LA King. No, just kidding, Las Vegas Golden Knights. Am I aware of who we're playing? I'm not sure, but that's where we're at, friends. We should be ready to rock and roll. And they've got the image from playoffs past of Joey in the stands celebrating the national anthem. So with that, we are ready to rock and roll this one here. All right. Adin Hill in net for the Vegas Golden Knights this evening. And this is, of course, here you go. You thought you were going to be able to avoid him tonight. Here's the little three-legged guy. Ready to come cuddle as well. As that's kind of like I said, the roommates are gone this week. So that's where we're at. And Adin Hill, a perfect save percentage so far in this series. And a 1-0 record in the series as well. Stuart Skinner, 4-4 record, 3.60 goals against average, and an 888 save percentage. You know that's got to change if the Edmonton Oilers want to have a chance to win this save percentage, as hopefully we get the job done this evening, as this one will be a, all right, face-off for the Golden Knights. They'll play it ahead, and we are off and running just that fast. They drop the puck just like that. Matthias Ekholm in his own zone bats it up to the near side boards, and we're going to start hot as here comes Ryan McLeod off the boards, playing it ahead to Warren Foegele, tipped down off Petrangelo's stick and battled into the near side corner as the Oilers continue the forecheck. McLeod takes a Golden Knight down. Is that going to be a penalty? Doesn't look like it. Yes, it is. As McLeod kind of had onesie-twosie whacks at it there, and they finally whistled it down on the second whack. So the Edmonton Oilers will head to the penalty box just 24 seconds into the hockey game. Nugent Hopkins out there ready to get this one going here, but that was just a hard whack to the legs, and it's a tripping call there against Ryan McLeod to begin with this one, as he just kind of took out the legs of the defenseman there for the Vegas Golden Knights. So tough start for the Oilers. Obviously, you want to set a tone for this game. Why not score a shorthanded goal? We're pretty good at that, so let's try and do that one here. As this is going to be backhanded off the face-off, cleared down the length of the ice by the Edmonton Oilers, all the way down to Adin Hill, who bangs it back behind the net. Shea Theodore picks it up. He'll gain up speed through the neutral zone, play it off to the far side wing. Now carrying ahead is Mark Stone. It's knocked off his stick. Jack Eichel couldn't bring it in on side, and the Golden Knights have already lost 20 seconds of power play time here as they'll just pitch and catch in their own defensive zone, looking to load up the attack. Theodore drops back to Eichel. Eichel will speed ahead and fire it in around the boards. Down low, Darnell Nurse takes out Mark Stone, picked up by Chandler Stevenson, back to the point. Shea Theodore looks for the shot from Marchessault, and it's denied there by Stuart Skinner, fired over to the near side now. Jack Eichel plays it down low, bumper shot to Stevenson, denied by Skinner again, and the Golden Knights are cycling here. The shot save turned away there for the Golden Knights again by Skinner, who's made a couple of big saves here. As this one will be back to Shea Theodore, over to Marchessault again. I'm not sure why I've got those two mixed up, but I do. And that's a big few saves here on this sequence so far for Stuart Skinner. The Golden Knights piling up shots with 45 seconds to go in the power play right now. Eichel will backhand this one. The shot from Theodore blocked in front by Janmark, who's on the ice here in Game 4. The only game not named a Game 1 in the playoffs that he has played so far. And he's back out there trying to get going as this is played right in front. Fed, Matthias Janmark ties him up, and then it's fired down the length of the ice by Darnell Nurse, and that will pretty much kill this penalty for the Oilers. It's a good start to this one, and here now the Oilers are getting to the power play special teams situation, or even strength special teams, as Evander Kane's knocking the man down and getting things kind of killed off on this penalty. Here's McDavid. Now Kane coming to the near side against Martinez. Throws a big hit on Martinez as the Golden Knights cleared to the neutral zone. And the Oilers will see this one, an icing call right there. As that was a scramble around in the Oilers zone. I mean, Golden Knights were literally firing everything they could on net, so kind of hard to follow there. And then it tied up in the middle, and I wanted to call Janmark Ekholm there, but he came up with a couple of big blocks there in that first period power play for the Golden Knights. So let's get this going, as Connor McDavid will take the face-off to the right of Stuart Skinner. This one's going to be lifted to the far side by the Golden Knights. Shot on, blocked there by, I believe, Vinny Desharnais, and now picked up by Mattias Ekholm, who's going to try and backhand this out of the zone. Does onto the tape of Connor McDavid across the line to Draisaitl. The Oilers load up right out of the penalty there. So that's, of course, interesting, as we know they're trying to go away from that tonight, but they load up just following the penalty as they normally do. As here comes Draisaitl across over, backhand, shot on, save made by Adin Hill, and Zach Hyman gets the first real good look of the game. A backhand shot onto Adin Hill, and a shot denied there for the Oilers, but their first of the game turned aside. And what a play there by Draisaitl to get through all that traffic as well. And then Zach Hyman just kind of lifts one into him, trying to backhand it there. And this one's backhanded just right into the belly of Adin Hill, who doesn't let up a rebound. Nugent Hopkins was right on the doorstep. So we have had a fast-paced 3 minutes and 7 seconds into this game. The shot's 3-1 here. This one's going to be blocked ahead by the Golden Knights into the neutral zone. They're going to get it across. And Cap, please don't play with the necklace. Would appreciate that. And this one's going to go back in behind the Oilers net now, as this played back to Nicholas Hague now, and he's just having a good time. He's loving life. 16 and a half minutes to go here in the first period to play. 3-1 the shots on goal for the Vegas Golden Knights. The Oilers survived the penalty kill early, and now they're trying to get back to the attack here, and it looks like we're going to see something positive happen here for the Oilers in a brief moment, as Nicholas Hague will play this one in behind his own net, batted off the glass and into the neutral zone. Marchessault tries to play this one ahead. Here comes Connor McDavid across the blue line, and it looks like he has drawn a penalty. Not sure where, maybe a hook. And now he's getting to the attack, as this one will be a shot for Draisaitl. Shot played in front, blocked there, slashing call on Connor McDavid. So we will have a power play right here to begin this game as well. So both teams having a good start to this one, getting power play opportunities early. And here's Connor McDavid taking a slash there. It's a slash in on the left hand from Shea Theodore is what draws the call against Connor McDavid right there. All right. Little out of shape here, but there's the three-legged guy hopping down, so all the cats leaving me this far. That's all right. Scoreless here, 4:04 into this first period. 2-minute power play now for the Edmonton Oilers. 51.9% efficiency on the power play are the Oilers so far. As this will be batted back to the blue line now. Picking it up there is Evan Bouchard over to the near side. Connor McDavid, he'll work down, try to backhand it off the post. Couldn't really create a chance in front. Now he'll come back to the near side boards, try to keep this one in. It's cleared down the length of the ice, unfortunately. And this one will be picked up now by Evan Bouchard, who gets it ahead to Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl will get it back to the blue line here. Cleared out again by the Vegas Golden Knights, however, down the length of the ice to Stuart Skinner. Skinner gives off to Bouchard. Bouchard will try to head through his own zone, try to play it back to Connor McDavid, who loads up on the deflection back through the neutral zone. Tips it off back to Nugent Hopkins, now picked up by Bouchard, and to the near side boards, Leon Draisaitl into the near side corner, picked up by McDavid back to the blue line. The shot not coming from Bouchard. Now he rips and fires, and the save made by Adin Hill. And this one will come back to the blue line. It hops over the stick of Evan Bouchard, picked up by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. And this one will be played there by Leon Draisaitl as the Golden Knights are pressuring high on this penalty kill and turning over pucks and forcing the Oilers back, as they're doing a good job so far to just try and keep the Oilers at bay. Skinner plays it off to Bouchard, who's under duress here. This one comes in front. Nice play by Skinner to confuse the Vegas Golden Knights. And the Oilers will come away flying. Kane across the blue line. He's going to get down deep into the zone. He's going to throw the body up high on one of the Vegas Golden Knights defenders. But this is about as well-defended power play for the Oilers we have seen all playoffs long. The Vegas Golden Knights just really gave them nothing, as this comes back to the blue line. Now another opportunity to set up here, even if it goes to 5-on-5 for the Oilers. Ekholm fires a shot way wide. Nurse is out there. He'll drift one on net. Scramble in front of the crease. Fogel's down. Back to the blue line. Picked up by Ekholm. We're back to 5-on-5. The Oilers generated a total of 1 shot on goal on that 5-on-4 man opportunity. So that's a pretty unimpressive power play, that's for sure. Here's Ekholm firing a shot. Another guy blows a tire. And here we go, coming back the other way now. The Golden Knights will backhand this one down deeper into the Oilers zone. Picked up there by Vinny Desharnais. Played ahead to Fogel. Fogel goes across to Kostin. Kostin rims it in around on the backhand over to Aiden Hill. Shea Theodore picking this one up. He's going to turn it over. Bukestad to Kostin. Oh my goodness. Bukestad on the wraparound. Whoa! Oh, no voice left on that one. But the Edmonton Oilers score a goal to make it 1-0. I thought Kostin had put it home. And then Bukestad, with the wherewithal to find it in behind the net, puts it home and puts it away on the wraparound. And the Edmonton Oilers lead 1-0. Absolutely unreal, as that's a big-time backhand goal for Nick Bukestad. And you just watch this one. Big man plays big on Shea Theodore. It goes in behind the net. And then Bukestad knows exactly where that puck is. And that one goes in behind, right off the skate of Aiden Hill into the back of the net. And that gives us a 1-0 lead. 3 goals in his last 6 games for Nick Bukestad. Like I said, we needed somebody not named McDavid or Draisaitl to score a goal for us, and not named Fogel after getting robbed of a good performance there against the Golden Knights in Game 3. And that one comes through with a big result for us. And of course now my nose is all itchy because of the cats, so give me a second here. Ugh. Hopefully we get this going. But yeah, the Oilers just need to keep this up. Obviously this has been a good start now because of scoring the first goal. But you just got to do the rest of the job, which is going out there and winning the hockey game now, which would be lovely if they could figure out how to do that. That's for sure. Let me just see here what we got going on over on Patrick's stream, as that is a big-time goal. As that's a big goal. Yes, indeed it is. All right, here we go. That's where we're at, friends. We have scored the first goal of the hockey game, and now we just need to try and get this job done here in this first period, right? We can go out there and win this hockey game, but you can't afford to go into the intermission down by a goal or anything. So just go out there and keep scoring goals, I guess, would be my answer here going into this commercial break, friends. But as well as I've been scrambled up. It's been a weird week at work. It's been a weird week at home, and I mean, it's been a weird week in general when you miss a playoff live stream, eh? But if you're new to the channel and you're enjoying things here, I don't know really how you could be, but that's just me being hard on myself. If you're new to the channel, I want you to consider hitting that subscribe button here, friends. Or if you're a regular viewer that hasn't yet done that, that would be greatly appreciated if you could do that as well. And this is about the time of the stream every time where I give a shout out to everybody watching back home that I don't see in the chat, that I don't get a chance to actually shout out by name. But definitely thank you so much for being along for the ride here early on in Game 4, and being along for the ride if you've been along regularly, but just haven't had a chance to chat you up a little bit in the chat. So thank you so much. Let's get back to action here. Nick Bukestad at the right-hand face-off dot outside of the Oilers zone. That's a face-off win for Bjugstad, and it's going to be picked up now by the Oilers and getting going over to Vinny Desharnais, chopped in by Matthias Janmark on the attack there now for the Oilers. Finally, a fourth line shift here, and a big victory here for the Oilers. Going 12-6 would be absolutely incredible here in game number 4. This one's played across, and then the camera cuts out for a brief moment. Played ahead now by the Golden Knights, and looks like we will have a stoppage in play as there's an Oiler on the bench getting worked over. It's Klim Kostin, and it looks like we have a penalty on the play here against Roy Waugh, maybe? As Kostin's working over Theodore, and then Theodore, oh my goodness, Theodore speared him. That's what happened there. Theodore spears him on that play. Kostin's working him over, but then it's a spear from Theodore. Sorry friends, that's an undisciplined play if I've ever seen one right there. I mean, there's no reason to ever spear somebody in a game of hockey. But we're back to power play action here as Bouchard hands it off for the Oilers. Coming around down low, McDavid to Bouchard, scores! Top shelf beauty for Evan Bouchard as he puts it home. And the Oilers, oh boy, like I said, it was going to be one of those kind of nights. Vegas dummied us in game 1. We dummied them in game 2. They dummied us in game 3. And the Oilers in the first 8 minutes have scored 2 goals to start this one off. And look at that, just a beauty play there, pretty much from Bouchard to Nugent-Hopkins to McDavid, back to Bouchard. And Ryan Nugent-Hopkins gets the assist on that one. So a huge play there for Nugent-Hopkins. And look at that, top shelf beauty far side for Evan Bouchard, rocketing it home. As that is a big time shot for Evan Bouchard and a big time result for the Edmonton Oilers right here, right now. Don't mind me getting fired up for what is going to be an important game here. Bouchard, another point here. And you know that's important for us as this one's going to come back the other way into the attacking zone for the Edmonton Oilers. Flip down low. Evander Kane throws the body check on Pietrangelo, and now Yamamoto's digging in there as well. Bouchard's 4th of the playoffs. He continues to rocket up the goal charts. And now Nugent-Hopkins' 7th assist, and McDavid obviously picks up another assist as well. Here's Draisaitl near side boards. Draisaitl's going to play this one off the boards, go around, back, down low to Evander Kane, hops off his stick, and this one will come back now to the near side boards, picked up by Draisaitl, fired to Kane over his stick again. Pietrangelo able to play it, and the Oilers will see it come back to the neutral zone, tipped into their end by the Golden Knights. Kane still can't handle a puck. He's fumble fingers over there right now. 11:30 to go here in this first period of play. McLeod picks it up. He leaves it there for Vinny Desharnais. Played ahead to the near side boards into the Golden Knights zone. The Oilers pressure tokenly and actually end up coming up with a puck because of it. Derek Ryan scrambling front. Ryan McLeod just about puts it home. And that was another great opportunity there for the Edmonton Oilers, who now have the shots lead 6-4. Bouchard tries to bury Karlsson into the boards. Couldn't do it there. Karlsson gives him a once-over for it, and this will be backhanded out by the Edmonton Oilers back into the Golden Knights territory. Now carried ahead by the Oilers' Matthias Ekholm on the slap shot rim into the zone. 10:48 to go here in this one as this is going to go back off the boards over to Nicholas Hague. Hague will play this one ahead, and now it'll be battled back into the neutral zone by the Oilers' possession, and this one now picked up by Connor McDavid over to Zach Hyman. Shot up over top of the net. McDavid plays it off, avoids the hit. Good. And now comes back in behind the net to McDavid. McDavid will look to play this puck. He will go down low to Vinny Desharnais. Desharnais plays this over to Hague. Now Zach Hyman looking to play this puck to Nugent-Hopkins. Nuge tries to battle it off the boards. Can't do it. Flipped out in the neutral zone. This one goes down low to Vinny Desharnais. 10:08 to go. Tipped in now by the Oilers at the blue line, and they are just doing a good job keeping the Golden Knights hemmed in or keeping them out of their own zone. As that is huge right now as this one's going to come back into possession now for the Edmonton Oilers in their own zone. This one's going to be picked up now by the Oilers across the blue line. Shot fired. Saved from Aiden Hill. 85.7 mile an hour shot for Evander Kane, and he made the big save there. 9:41 to go here in this first period. Puck played over to Cody Ceci as the Oilers just are commanding the play here in this first period middle section. As this will come back for an opportunity, fired into the neutral zone, tipped on down there by the Edmonton Oilers again. And they are just not allowing the Vegas Golden Knights any zone time here early on in this first period. 9:17 remaining. Another puck picked up, this time by Bouchard. The shot fired wide of the net. And this one continues to come to the near side as the Oilers are doing their best job to pretty much just not give the Vegas Golden Knights anything. This is about as great of a response to scoring a goal as I want to see from the Oilers all playoffs. This has been fantastic here the last 3 minutes. As here's Leon Draisaitl going down low. He'll play it, fire it up over top of the net, and out of play as the Oilers have that 2-0 lead. And that was about as dominant of a stretch of hockey as we have seen the Oilers play against the Vegas Golden Knights so far this game. And I think in the last 2 games, that is almost for sure. So that's where we're at right now, friends. Welcome aboard to Dolynny TV. I'm Tyson. For those of you wondering, the hair is styled a little bit differently tonight. This is the old throwback look, I guess you could say. If I took off the glasses, this would kind of look more usual to what I used to rock back in my junior B days when I covered the Cold Lake Ice and the St. Paul Canadians. But yeah, I figured I'd just throw it out now that my hair is finally long enough due to growing it out for the playoffs. Throw the glasses back on so that I can actually see something. And from there, friends, as well, if you're new to the channel, I want you to consider hitting that subscribe button here on the channel. Be greatly appreciated if you consider hitting that subscribe button, and we'll go from there as we are absolutely rocking and rolling along here for this one right now, as we are just about into this first intermission. What do we got? About 8.5 minutes to go in this first period, so we got a long ways to go still, but should be ready to go. So what do we got? As I should say, as I was asking for the subscribe, friends, you already haven't hit the like button as well. If you'd be so kind to consider hitting that like button tonight, just allows everybody to find the stream a little bit easier. I know a lot of you have already found the stream, but if you'd be so kind to consider hitting that like button, that's just another good little thing for the algorithm for YouTube. And goals scored this series for the Oilers: Leon Draisaitl 6, Connor McDavid 2, Evan Bouchard 2, Warren Foegele 1, and of course, yes indeed, Nick Bjugstad 1 as well, scoring earlier as well. All right, here we go. Let's get this rocking and rolling here into this one, as we're back to action in just moments time. Evan Bouchard, they're showing the highlights of his goal from Connor McDavid. Is so fantastic to see, obviously, Evan Bouchard shooting the puck and scoring big-time goals for us. Been a nice get here early in the playoffs so far. 8:33 to go here in this first period of play. This one puck played down below. Darnell Nurse was able to clear it out. Pietrangelo keeps it in. Nurse will once again have to keep this one in. Now off to the far side, McDavid fails to clear. Barbashev keeps it in for Jack Eichel. Back to the blue line for Pietrangelo. 8:15 to go here. Haig will fire this one down low. And the Vegas Golden Knights suddenly have a little bit of zone time set up. Nice play by Darnell Nurse to get it out to the neutral. And how about this? Zach Hyman back the other way. He's looking for the trailer. There it is. Nugent Hopkins flubs the shot down low to Aiden Hill, though. And that will be a save forced right there. So big time save made there for Aiden Hill. If that puck would have kept rolling around the zone, that could have been interesting, that's for sure. All right. Gordon Lightfoot. There's a documentary there, or there's something there about Gordon Lightfoot that's now able to stream for free on CBC Gem. Nick Bjugstad will get to work here. He'll be waved out of the face-off dot. Matthias Janmark will come in for him. And let's see what we got going. As this one's going to be fired down low by Vinny Desharnais. Now on the near side boards, and this one will be worked up as Brett Kulak will fire it back to the near side in the neutral zone. Picked up there by the Oilers, and the Golden Knights are finally able to bust across the blue line. This one now, Amadio trying to get down low, couldn't do it, and now picked up by Brett Kulak, who will fire into the near side half wall there and couldn't quite do it. Now shot fired over top of the glove of Stuart Skinner, Zach Whitecloud in the neutral zone, picks up that puck. Klim Kostin battles it off his back. 7:20 to go here in this first period. Whitecloud will play this puck. 8-4 the shots for the Edmonton Oilers. A 2-0 lead though. 2-0 lead. That's the big part here. And 7:08 to go in this first period of play. Puck played back the other way. Leon Draisaitl will play it down low, as Draisaitl will backtrack this one all the way below the goal line into the Vegas Golden Knights zone. Now picked up the other way, as this one will be played across the zone for the Golden Knights. Puck right in front, and Stuart Skinner kicks out the pad and makes the save to keep it 2-0. That's a big-time one right there. Back the other way, Draisaitl across the blue line. Puck played there by Matthias Ekholm. Shot fired wide. Now there's Yamamoto over to Ekholm. The shot fired, scores! What a turn of events! Matthias Ekholm fires it home. And the Oilers' blue line has 2 goals in this game on the back of Stuart Skinner. A big, big-time save right there to make sure we are able to go up 3-0. I cannot believe that one. That is about as huge as you can get for the Edmonton Oilers. As Stone all alone in front. The pad gets kicked out by Skinner. Yamamoto the retrieval, as Stone's down and out for the count a little bit there. And then this puck just gets fired wide. And then Draisaitl on the tip play from Yamamoto over to Ekholm. Shot fired, scores. As that one goes home. And that was about as big of a get as we could possibly get. Is this one, yeah, Peter, I think to add to your comment, the team from Game 2 has showed up. Yeah, this team is back on the horse here, and that's kind of how this series has gone. As this one's going to be played back in by the Oilers down low to Aiden Hill, who's now gone so far this series without giving up a goal entering tonight, and now in game number 3 of his series, giving up 3 here in the first period, as the Oilers' attack is coming heavy and often here so far. This one's going to be now back into possession for the Oilers to the near side blue line, exiting their zone, tipped in by Derek Ryan. And this one now played by Ryan McLeod around the boards. First of the playoffs for Matthias Ekholm. Draisaitl picks up his 5th assist, and Yamamoto picks up his 3rd assist. Shot for the Oilers goes wide of the net. McLeod tried to feed it back from down low in front, and this is obviously what they were talking about on Hockey Night in Canada during Game 3. The old Gretzky's office getting back to work, as Aiden Hill, Scott, to answer your question, is still in net for the Vegas Golden Knights. This one now, Derek Ryan will play off the boards to Ryan McLeod. 5:13 to go, and the Oilers' third line has these guys hemmed in. This one now picked up by Fogle. He couldn't get it going. McLeod continues to roll around. Now Fogle back to the blue line. They're continuing to rock this one here. Desharnais over to Brett Kulak near side. Now Fogle, the shot coming. There it is, blocked off the leg of Martinez. Back to the blue line. Kulak loads up, shot blocked there again. It is throwing Jack Eichel to the ice. He is hurt now. A shot from Vinny Desharnais goes wide of the net. I thought it might have squeaked in. This is an absolute all-time shift here from the Edmonton Oilers in this one. Is Eichel down for the count. Back on the ice, makes the play, and now Fogle back to the middle of the ice off the stick of Barbashev. The Oilers load up back into the zone that quickly. McDavid backhand. Aiden Hill the save. Oh, and that was what was coming. My goodness. That was absolutely unreal effort there from the Edmonton Oilers, rolling around the zone and doing everything they could. As Jack Eichel goes and takes a puck off the skate, and that one hurts. This is absolutely insane here. 3-0 for the Edmonton Oilers here. 4:24 to go in this first period of play. Friends, what do you think of that? That's some good hockey so far. And again, friends, if you're new to the channel, what I gotta hammer home tonight, we're trying to hit 12,500 subscribers, right? 1/4 of the way to that 50 grand mark. If you're new to the channel, I want you to consider hitting that subscribe button for me tonight. That would be greatly, greatly appreciated. That much is for sure. And with that, we'll do our first subscriber check and our first watch time check of the game so far, as we are up and already to, if it would want to load, up to 12,419. So plus 15 to start. And let's see here as well where we are at in terms of watch time, friends. 5216 times 3.9. We're already up over 339 hours watched on the stream. So thank you so much for being aboard for the ride here tonight. And that's where we find ourselves so far, as my eyes are all itchy from the cats being up here earlier. But that is where it is at. And friends, of course, I do see the common chat that we get every live stream. So why can Steve Dangle stream the game on YouTube and I can't? So Steve Dangle is streaming it on the Sportsnet YouTube channel, right? Sportsnet YouTube channel. And Sportsnet owns the rights to the NHL. So Sportsnet is choosing to broadcast it for free on YouTube, allowing Steve Dangle to kind of be their outlet for that. I don't have the rights to the NHL games. So if I live stream an NHL game on YouTube, this whole thing that I've got going here, that 12,500 subscribers I was talking about, I lose that all. They ban me and I'm turfed and I have to start all over. So I'd prefer not to do that. And obviously I think I provide a decent enough service. If you can't watch the game, you can make a choice if you want to listen to me or the radio. All right, back to action here, friends. As this puck finds its way through the Vegas Golden Knights zone, somehow turns into a 3-on-2 the other way for the Golden Knights that they butcher. And then this one's going to be back into possession for the Golden Knights, down low to the blue line for the Oilers. Bouchard picks it up, and here comes Connor McDavid loading it up for Matthias Ekholm. This one shot in there by the Oilers, down low by Nugent Hopkins. Hyman throws the hip, trying to get it going. This one now played by Nugent Hopkins around the boards, down low to McDavid, far side over to Bouchard. Bouchard will rip the shot, save made by Aiden Hill. The Oilers now with 12 shots on the game. 3:44 to go here as Riley Smith speeds across to backhand opportunity, goes wide from Zach Whitecloud on the good defense there from Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Ekholm working the defender around. And Game 5 tomorrow. What's Game 5 tomorrow? Is that, that's Devils and Hurricanes, I would assume, as this one's going to be across the line. Puck played down low, and now 3:22 to go here in this first period. Kane with a big hit. He's going to throw another hit there and take down Smith all the way this time. And now this one comes back for the Oilers, down low into the zone as Draisaitl will go across to Shea Theodore, and another thunderous hit there from the Edmonton Oilers. And this one is going to kind of start evolving into a big-time hitting fest, as we like to see this. The Oilers going out there thundering the boards against the Vegas Golden Knights, obviously shooting the puck too and scoring goals. This is, I don't mind that at all, as it's been a fantastic start. Kane obviously throwing a big hit on Riley Smith. That was a big thunderous hit that cheered up the crowd. Then he threw him to the ground as well. I think kind of the trip there from Yamamoto might have helped. But Kane also a big hit on Theodore that raced him along the boards, kind of helped out the crowd. 13 hits and 28 penalty minutes for Evander Kane in the first 4 games of the series. Don't mind me, that's a big get for the Edmonton Oilers to have that kind of physical presence in the lineup, game in, game out. Nice to have him back after that scary injury earlier in the year, as this one's going to be picked up now by the Edmonton Oilers, as this one's going to be fired in by Leon Draisaitl, the far side. Yamamoto gets to the attack. He drives right through, and then Draisaitl throws a hit. And this one continues to just be an absolute running fest here for the Edmonton Oilers so far. 2:26 to go here in this first period of play. This one will come back to the near side. And thank you everybody that's throwing kind words in the chat here about the broadcast. Do appreciate that. 2:14 to go here in this first period. 12-5 the shots for the Edmonton Oilers here with just about 18 minutes gone. Kolasar's in front. Stuart Skinner's backing him up, actually. And then this one played out by Nick Bukestad on the clear from Darnell Nurse, I believe, as this will be picked up by the Golden Knights at their own blue line. $1:56 to go here in this first period of play. And Tom, thank you so much. Do appreciate that as well. Guys, it's been one thing that's happened all playoffs long. Everybody throwing down the donations in the chat. You see, I don't play ads in between commercial breaks and stuff because you guys have been so great to me all playoffs long that's kind of my thank you back to you for all of that. As this one's going to be shot down low. Saves made, and now it's going to boil over in front of Stuart Skinner as Vinny Desharnais and Brett Kulak engaged with Keegan Kolasar in front. Kulak's got a pretty big piece of him. And now with $1:32 to go, the linesmen will separate. The referees will kind of point and shoot as well. And the Edmonton Oilers doing a good job of responding to them in the crease right there. $1:32 to go in this first period. And the Oilers have been hammering so far. That's a nice hit there from Draisaitl on Theodore. Shook him up, and then Kane gets in there on Mark Stone as well. And this one here on the near side, Derek Ryan throwing a hit on Braden McNabb. That's a little reversed backwards. And Pietrangelo, the shot tipped down to Stuart Skinner. And then Kulak and Kolesar pushing in front. And Vinny Desharnais whacking away with Watt as well. So here we go. This is where we've found ourselves so far. The Edmonton Oilers not backing down from the Vegas Golden Knights here in Game 4. Brett Kulak is in the box, and so is Kolesar. So both guys go to the box. It will be 4-on-4. So right, sometimes they deem it 5-on-5. Sometimes they deem it 4-on-4. This time it'll be 4-on-4, which usually benefits the Oilers in terms of things being open-ended here. So that'll allow Draisaitl and McDavid to get on the ice likely. I don't know if they're going to actually pair them up or not here as Draisaitl wins the face-off back. It's actually Draisaitl and Yamamoto, so we're going to play it safe to begin anyway. With $1:55 of 4-on-4 time, Darnell Nurse will lead out from behind the Edmonton Oilers net, play it to the far side wing for Yamamoto. Comes up across the Vegas Golden Knights blue line. A weak play there, just allows it to go down, drifted off the stick of Darnell Nurse. And the Vegas Golden Knights quickly retrieve and bust across the Oilers blue line. Marchessault not afraid to go back, around. And now this one will be played here by Shea Theodore. Theodore will play this one back, and with 56 seconds to go here in this first period of play, the Oilers will see it led ahead there by Shea Theodore. Nice play there by Cody Ceci. Now Darnell Nurse to the far side. Back, reverses around behind the net to Cody Ceci, who's just going to kind of wave and point and shoot everybody around the ice. Now gives off to Evan Bouchard. Bouchard, after the line change is completed, will go back down low, and this one will be picked up ahead by the Oilers across the line now with 24 seconds to go. Nugent Hopkins plays it down low to Evan Bouchard. Bouchard back to the blue line to Matthias Ekholm, and the Oilers just trying to whip this puck around and find an open lane to the net here. Doesn't look like they're going to do it though. McDavid's pushed off the puck with 9 seconds to go, and Pietrangelo's just going to retreat into the corner, make the safe play out of the zone. The Golden Knights up the ice in a hurry. 0:00 on the clock. Stevenson will see time run out, and that will be the end of the period. So we will have a stoppage in play there for the intermission. The Edmonton Oilers lead 3-0. How good does that feel to say? That's fantastic, that's for sure. But let's rock and roll here as things are going pretty good so far for us right now. And this one will be intermission time now, as I'm just going to take a quick look at the watch time one more time, friends, as we have crossed that 400-hour mark, so we should be well on our way to 1,200, hopefully, for things here. But again, friends, let's recap quickly so as I can run upstairs, grab a bathroom break, and, of course, grab some more water in this one. Definitely need it. Nick Bjugstad scores his third of the playoffs from Clean Costin's second. Evan Bouchard's fourth goal of the playoffs from Connor McDavid and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. And then Matthias Ekholm scores his first of the playoffs. I don't think that's right. Is that right? It might be right. From Leon Draisaitl and Kyler Yamamoto. So there you go. That's your goal scoring so far in this one. Wake, thank you so much as well. And I can concur with you. It was a great first period for the Edmonton Oilers here early on in this hockey game. So, all right, let's go from here, friends. I'm going to quickly run upstairs and grab a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Thank you so much for being aboard. We'll be back in a matter of moments. Let me hit the mute button as well in case the dog decides to go off upstairs. You know how that tends to happen, and I'll be right back. Oh, that's subscribe at mute button is over here. Enjoys the live stream. How cool was that first period? Let me tell you, that was absolutely rock star from the Edmonton Oilers. Friends, welcome back. If you're just tuning in, or if you've been here the whole time, yes, welcome back to me. The Edmonton Oilers doing their thing in that first period. Obviously, it's been a good first period, but we find ourselves in the reverse role of Game 4 against the LA Kings. Nick Bjugstad's third of the playoffs from Klim Kostin. Then you have Evan Bouchard's fourth of the playoffs and Matthias Ekholm's first of the playoffs. Fan-friggin-tastic go for the Edmonton Oilers. But here we go, friends. The joke aside, somebody mentioned that I just needed sunglasses, so I thought I'd bring them down for a few moments. Now, as long as I don't forget that they're here in the basement, we should be good to go. But, yeah, no. All right, the Edmonton Oilers doing their thing here early on in this first period. Obviously, a very good result there for the Oilers. And obviously, Klim Kostin doing the best to draw that power play for us. Unfortunately, taking a spear in a very uncomfortable spot, and that's where it is. But, yes, that's where we're at right now, friends. The Edmonton Oilers doing their thing. 3 ahead feels great, that's for sure. All right, what do we got here? Let's go check Twitter quickly, and then we'll get to, of course, the quick game as well. If you want to consider going out there and letting me know where you're tuning in from tonight, play the Where in the World You From game. Obviously, we've had a pretty easy going live stream so far tonight. The Oilers winning 3-0, so we might as well play that while things are still going pretty good here. Never know what the second period might hold, so if you're going to drop in where you're at, that would be greatly appreciated. Patrick, good evening as well. Tuning back in. Hopefully things are going well over there. Looks like it so far. Oh, let's stop watching that ad for a quick second. Oh, there's a problem with server. Okay. Looks like YouTube chat might be having a little bit of an issue here. All right. Boom. And perfect. There we go. Let's get this going. As we've got Ghost tuning in from Michigan. We've got Dean tuning in from west of Spruce Grove. We don't mind that at all. Good old Spruce Grove. Hopefully everything's good and safe over there for you, Dean. And Mike, I like it. I like it. Margaret's tuning in from Manitoba this evening, and Jeffrey tuning in from Mescal, Arizona once again. Shelton tuning in from Picayune. I'm not actually sure how to say that, from Mississippi. You'll have to let me know a pronunciation on that. I want to make sure I get that going. Ferd, welcome in from Aurora, Illinois as well. And JK tuning in from Vegas. And Wake tuning in from Vancouver Island. All right, we don't mind that as well. The West Coast action there. I know we've only had it once, I think, in the Where in the World You From game here, where we actually caught every Canadian province and territory. I think somebody last second came in with PEI and saved us. So we'll see if that comes around as well. All right. LG's tuning in from Ottawa, so Ontario's on the board. And Sheldon, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. As we should keep rolling here. What do they got going? They've got the security cam footage up behind Dallas Eakins right now. I'm sure that in the year 2023, we could afford to get a better camera than the one they're using for the live crowd feed of Ice District Plaza. Tom tuning in from Victoria, British Columbia, a place that I really one day want to get to. I think, friends, if I could ever do YouTube full time, I'd probably either live on the East Coast or the West Coast, just to have a little hut out there, just nice little cabin on the ocean. That'd be fantastic. That sounds like a dream to me. Ghost, you left the bar and it was 0-0. What happened? The Edmonton Oilers started scoring goals in bunches. That is for sure. Oh, man. I had the sneezes bad. Like I said, the cat hair definitely does that to me, so that's unfortunate, but is what it is. And Alan stopping in to like the video. Toronto game was good. Yes, indeed it was. A big result for the Leafs, one that I very much so needed. So hopefully the Oilers come up with a result just like it. Maybe by a few more goals tonight. That would be great. Oh, man, this is brutal. This sweater's all covered in cat hair too, so I'm only this is only making it worse for me. But yeah, that's where we find it, friends. Thank you for the bless yous and stuff in the chat. But let's see what else we got going here, friends. Is 18:06 to go in this first period, and they're just showing the Oilers doing the good job on the penalty kill, and then the clear right there. That was very important to that. Jackie, welcome in from Chicago. You're rooting for the Oilers in this one, and friends, hold on here. I'm gonna get rid of this sweater because it is just covered in cat hair and killing me, man. Woo! Oh, again. Okay. There we go. Oh, let's get rid of the sweater and hopefully that'll play us a better situation here. F. Woods, welcome in from Yellowknife as well. And Gonzalo, good evening to you as well. Because I think that catches everyone else in. And Richard, it's Ekholm, Bugstad, and Bouchard with goals. Yes, indeed it is. So the Oilers doing good so far, scoring some big-time goals and obviously getting us rocking and rolling with what has been a 3-0 lead to begin this hockey game. So now it's just a matter of clamping down and getting this finished up and off with a big old victory. But oh my goodness, the allergies are acting up real bad. And I know that I also, I changed kitty litters and stuff, so there's really no excuse for it, but it just kind of is what it is, friends. I'm going to give you an update here on the watch time as we get things rolling into this one. 6:49. Oh boy, I might just not make it through the live stream, quite honestly, at this rate, as we're going to go there and divide that out. 476 hours watched on the stream, so now the Oilers just need to go out there and give us a winning result, and we should be ready to go from there. So hopefully we get this done. All right. Yeah, no, that's where we're at, friends. In-game tracker. Oh, yep, another betting ad here. Stuart Skinner in net for the Oilers, doing a good job so far. Hopefully the Oilers can find their way into winning this hockey game thanks to the goaltending tonight. That'd be fantastic. Obviously, that's what happened in Game 2, and we'll see if it happens again in Game number 4. Lynn, welcome in, as we're hopefully going to see the Edmonton Oilers do their thing this evening, the rest of the way home. And Chris, I don't give out betting advice. That's the one thing I don't do on the channel, is give out betting advice. If there's one thing I've learned, never bet on the Oilers. So I don't ever give out betting advice when it comes to the Edmonton Oilers, I guess you could say. Man, I don't know what the heck's going on. I am just absolutely dying. Woo. Ugh. Okay. Might have cleared that. Hopefully cleared that. Jeff, you're not wrong. Destroyed by cats. I might just not make it through it tonight. I thought I was loving all the kitty love, but for some reason the kitty love is killing me this night. Oh man. Just is what it is. Alright. We should be ready to rock. Sorry friends, it's been a difficult intermission. Didn't exactly plan on having an allergy attack live on camera, but I guess that's the case. Let's wrap up this Edmonton Oilers Vegas Golden Knights first period. 11-6 the shots for the Oilers through the first period. 19-17 the hits, so it's been a physical start. Vegas Golden Knights won the faceoffs 8-7. Oilers 1 for 2 on the power play. Obviously, that's a big difference in this game so far as well. Vegas Golden Knights with 6 penalty minutes in this one. We have 4-on-4 to begin the second period. 6-5 the giveaways for the Oilers and 3-2 the takeaways for the Vegas Golden Knights. The Oilers, though, coming in droves, 8-3, the block shots for the Vegas Golden Knights as well. So it's been a very long night for the Vegas Golden Knights having to get in the block shots. Anthony, if you've missed it, I know you're probably just tuning in and if you're missing what's the hip haps with the hair tonight, the hair is just a throwback to how I used to wear my hair back in the day when I was much younger, when I was in my teens, but just thought I'd bring it out now that the hair has gotten long enough again. It's kind of funny to think that the hair has gotten that long because of the playoffs. Usually I keep it pretty short, but it's back to being longer, and figured I'd break it out of the old archives and bring it back. So that is kind of the story behind that tonight. All right. That is where we're at. We should be almost ready to get back to action here. They're showing the highlights of the Evan Bouchard goal, the big blast from the blue line. And this one should be good to go. As Blinkman, welcome in as well. Good to see you along for the ride. And let's see what else we got going here. Richard just worrying about me. Yeah, hopefully I'm fine for the rest of the way home. And Simple, did it take me this long to realize I'm allergic to cats? No, I've known I'm allergic to cats for years. Normally my cats are pretty good for not bothering me, but just sometimes they'll get me for some reason or another, and I guess they got me today. Just it happens once in a while. If I go to somebody else's house that has cats, it is a nasty, nasty situation. I can't breathe, I can't sleep, I can't do nothing. It's terrible. And Abe, do I think the Oilers are going to win, or do I think Vegas? I think the Oilers have got this. Hopefully, if they keep playing hockey the way they are so far. That's all I got to say. William, good evening as well. I see Jersey in there, sorry. I was trying to read that, but I couldn't figure that out. And Brian, you wish your hair was like that now. I am just very grateful my hair is still like this. I mean, hairline's kind of gone up over the past few years, but it's still very thick and very lush for as much as I've abused it over the years, I guess you could say. I've done this way too long. Obviously, too, I wasn't sure what it was going to be like throwing it back up, but it's coming back just as nice as it is right now. Scotty, welcome back in. Couldn't catch the last game and just tuning into this one. Well, Scotty, there was no stream last game, so you didn't miss nothing. That's the best part of it. And hold on, we're just missing some chats about the jerseys, so we don't have anything to worry in. And Roger, no worries about being late at all, friends, as we're getting things going. The Duke, are you sure it's not the new haircut? No. The new haircut, this ain't no new haircut, like I'm saying, friends. This just, hair's gotten long enough that I'm just styling it a little bit differently for the fact of just having a little fun with it. I knew I'd get some, I knew I'd get some laughs out of it, so I do appreciate you guys having as much fun talking about it as I am. And Gillens, yes, the mascot for the Oilers is a lynx. Same idea, just much bigger, much scarier animal. I've seen some lynx rolling around Alberta before, and they're very quiet creatures, but they are very, very interesting. And it looks like we're seeing highlights and photos now of the wildfire and the wildfire fighting efforts here in Alberta as things are burning rapidly across the province. It's been a very tough go here, and obviously they've got the 50-50 in support of Albertans against the wildfires and needing relief from the wildfires. So that's fantastic to see that the Oilers fan base has raised $4.6 million, which will be split to a winner and split to the Alberta Fire Wild Relief there. So all right, let's go here, friends. So Evander Kane comes to the bench, so that is what we were worried about, but we're off and running. And we are back to action here with 20 seconds to go in the 4-on-4 for the Edmonton Oilers. Ekholm will carry across the Vegas Golden Knights blue line, fired to the side of the net. Sneaky little shot, almost caught Adin Hill leaning. And now the Oilers will pick it up on a turnover here. Draisaitl to the attack. Draisaitl will play it to Bouchard. Bouchard fires it off and couldn't get that one through. Oh my goodness. And still can't get my voice to work properly. Yamamoto fires the shot. Couldn't do it. Now Colasar out of the box. We'll play this one ahead. Nugent Hopkins knocked down to a knee. This one's going to be played ahead. Picked up there by the Oilers. Shot off the boards. 19:09 to go here in the second period. 3-0 the score for the Edmonton Oilers. A good, solid start tonight, Dana, that's for sure. 18:58 to go as it's fired down to Stuart Skinner. Skinner plays this one off. Oh, just can't seem to clear the throat properly. And here's a shot there now for the Vegas Golden Knights to the near side boards. That one went up over top of the net, and the Golden Knights starting this period not too bad. They're obviously just trying to get back into this game. Yeah, welcome in. PR Kleeker, welcome in as well. As we're hoping the Edmonton Oilers can continue their 3-0 dominance here in the second period. Jack Eichel across the blue line. The shot fired towards the net by Mark Stone. Blocked there by Warren Foegele. He'll start back the other way. This one's going to be fired into the zone. Now 18:10 remains here in the second period. Just like that, Foegele gets to the forecheck. Wins the battle there for Ryan McLeod, who goes back to the blue line. Blue line shot fired now to the near side. Mark Stone will clear it out to center ice. Kulak picks this puck up. He will battle it back into the Golden Knights zone all the way down to Adin Hill, who chops it down to the near side, or far side dot, sorry. Battled there by the Golden Knights to the blue line. Picked off briefly by the Oilers on a tip, but it lands right on Zach Whitecloud's stick, and he'll get right to the attack. Shot fired over top of the net. And back the other way, here comes Nick Bjugstad speeding into this puck. He'll fire it down low to Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo will play this one out of his own zone. Whitecloud plays it ahead. Whitecloud kind of acting as the centerman out there for this shift. And this one will come back in front as Bjugstad will get to the attack now. Costin over on the far side wing. He's going to dangle around the defender, who absolutely went to lay a hit and then missed. And then Bjugstad sat down Pietrangelo. And then Pietrangelo eats a stick and an elbow for his good fortune. And then Costin knocks another guy out of the play there. That's Waugh. And my goodness, the Oilers are absolutely throwing around the body tonight. You love to see it. And this one's going to go keep battling here in behind. And it looks like Darnell Nurse just ate a high stick. And we will have a power play for the Edmonton Oilers with 16:53 to go. So that is huge for the Oilers. We continue to roll around and get calls in this game. We continue to obviously score goals and hopefully score a goal because of the call. That'd be fantastic as Foegele comes across and picked that one up. And then obviously too, Bjugstad hammering Pietrangelo to the ice. That was a big time goal. This one will be the high stick on Darnell Nurse. He ate it up in the teeth. High sticking for William Carrier, who's had quite a career now for the Vegas Golden Knights, that's for sure. 1 for 2 is the power play for the Edmonton Oilers. And Jeffrey, Draisaitl scoring would be about the perfect touch on this game to make it 4-0, that's for sure. 16:53 to go, as this will be a face-off now for Connor McDavid. McDavid will put the stick down, and it's won back by the Edmonton Oilers. Hyman goes back to the blue line. Bouchard plays this down low. Now this one, shot fired towards the net. Doesn't go through. Bouchard plays this one down low now again to Hyman. Hyman jams it off the boards to Nugent Hopkins. Puck is cleared to the blue line, kept in. Bouchard over to Draisaitl. Shot faked by Draisaitl. Back, skating around over to the middle of the ice. Puck is tipped up. And here's Nugent Hopkins picking this one up here. He'll go back to Bouchard. Bouchard plays to the far side. Over to Connor McDavid. Down low to Draisaitl. Draisaitl looking to make a play. He'll get it back to Bouchard. Now back to Draisaitl off the boards. 16-13 to go. Buck 19 to go in the power play. Puck directed towards the net. Nugent Hopkins can't keep it in, but Bouchard can. This one comes to the near side now. The Golden Knights clear it out. And this one will come down the length of the ice into the Oilers' end. Picked up there by Bouchard. Played ahead by McDavid. He's speeding across the Golden Knights' blue line. This one will go back to the blue line here. And Draisaitl will play this one over to Connor McDavid. Back in front. Can't do it going. And this one will go back down low to Evan Bouchard. Shot fired now to Leon Draisaitl. Back down low to Zach Whitecloud. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins battles this one off, and it goes all the way the length of the ice to Stuart Skinner. Skinner picks this one up. Bouchard leaving it there. 15:22 to go here in this second period of play. Puck across the blue line. Oh my goodness, Connor McDavid just about busted free. Couldn't do it. And now here's Fogle playing this one down low. Fogle again, the shot. Save made by Adin Hill. Oh, what a recovery there by Ekholm over to Kane. Played in front now. Here's Fogle. Fogle's going to play this one off to Darnell Nurse. The shot fired. Save made by Adin Hill with 3 seconds to go here in the power play for the Edmonton Oilers. As Connor McDavid got going, rushing up the ice there. Shot the puck. Cleared away by the stick of Adin Hill. And this one right there, they're going to show this replay. The Warren Fogle one-time opportunity from the slot. And now with 14:56 to go here in this second period, the Oilers will line up for the face-off to the right of Adin Hill. 14:56 to go. Face-off's one back there by the Golden Knights. This one will come around right back into the middle of the ice. Now picked up by the Golden Knights. They'll get across the Oilers' blue line, but it's into possession very quickly for Darnell Nurse, who will backhand this one around the boards to Cody Ceci. Ceci plays it up ahead to Evander Kane on a bounce. Kane will get across the blue line. Now Ryan McLeod plays it in front. One-timer! Oh, Warren Fogle just about put that one home. Just barely missed that one. 14:26 to go here in this second period. Puck is thrown down the ice, and Darnell Nurse will pick it up. That was a great chance there for the Edmonton Oilers. Now Darnell Nurse plays this one across. It's cut off by Jack Eichel, who stays onside. Marchessault to the attack, fires the shot, blocked in front. Oilers recovery back the other way. The Oilers will fire this one in the neutral zone. Picked up there by CC from Janmark. Now picked up by Fogle. Shot fired down low. Costin's going to get to the attack and play it across to Bukestad. Bukestad, who's now out there for the Oilers. Obviously a goal in this hockey game, as this one comes back into possession for the Golden Knights, and the Oilers will throw a hit just for good measure. And now back to the near sideboards. Here's Janmark across the line. He's going to skate in behind the net, play it in front. Couldn't get the job done there. Golden Knight goes down. It's Jack Eichel again. Draisaitl now battling. So here's Costin. He will play this puck to the middle of the ice. Shot fired off of Adin Hill and a save made. 13:27 to go. Here's Yamamoto. Shot into the glove. Adin Hill pops it out though, and the Oilers again dummy someone else to the ice. 13:18 to go here in this second period, and the Oilers physically dominant so far through almost a period and a half of hockey here against the Vegas Golden Knights. Here's Yamamoto now behind the net to the near side face-off dot. Off the boards, fires it in behind the net. Draisaitl will pick this one up. He'll go back to the blue line. Bouchard fires the shot. It's blocked in front. Another puck comes free as that one goes down low to Braden McNabb. As Shea Theodore will play that one off and comes to the near side. Now picked up by, who is that? I don't actually know who number 21 is. But this one comes in front. How about this? Now Connor McDavid coming the other way. The Oilers leading the shot department 8-1 here in this second period. 19-7 overall and 8 minutes of offensive zone time. That's going to do you pretty well. Here come the Golden Knights back the other way, looking to set up the attack now. Shot fired up off the Oilers' stick there, and that will be battled back into the neutral zone. Picked up now by Connor McDavid. McDavid over to Nurse. Nurse is taken down to a knee. No penalty call upcoming against the Golden Knights. They'll start speeding away as Mark Stone didn't realize what was going on. Thought there was a penalty on the play. This one tipped in on Zach Hyman and picked up there by Adin Hill, who will try to play the puck before the whistle. But we will have a stoppage in play just like that. So the Oilers doing their thing here right now. And What do we got here? Twins win in wild extra innings walk-off. Don't mind me. And let's see. Let's quickly go over here. Let's go here. We're up to 14,000 or 12,436 subscribers as well, by the way. Thank you so much. It looks like indeed we are about to go to commercial break, so we'll have a stoppage in play for right now. Actually, no, they were faking the commercial break. My apologies. Thought for sure we were going to commercial break, and then they just kind of deked us out there. As we are going to just casually, we'll look at the watch time one more time as the puck has dropped. We will have a penalty call up against the Edmonton Oilers by the looks of it here. Zach Hyman will head to the penalty box, and friends, we have hit 615 hours on the stream, by the way. As Hyman takes a penalty off the face-off, digs in there against Stone and takes him right down to the ice. So that will be a penalty right there. And so that's where we're at, friends. A stoppage in play. So once again, I will appeal to you if you knew anything about the Oilers. I want you aboard. If you know anything about hockey, I want you aboard. If you want to stay tuned with Dolynny TV, I want you aboard, definitely. So if you'd be so kind to consider hitting that subscribe button. Oh, I just said 12,436. Good chance we get out of this period at 12,450. And then we just have to take it home in that third period and get to 12,500. That's for sure. So, all right. Dana, I will tell you. Again, friends, if you're wondering why the slow chat is the way it is, I've got it on like 25 or 26 seconds, is just if I don't do that, what ends up happening is when there's goals and stuff like that, the chat gets way too flooded. And secondary too, if any spam bots come in here spamming stuff, it kind of floods stuff in as well. So it's just nice and easy to manage. Just 26 seconds seems to be able to kind of keep it the way it it's been going, and I think we've been pretty successful so far. So hopefully that works for that. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Just reading the chat, seeing if there's anything I'm missing here. Again, friends, if you are tuning in wondering where the actual game is, I can't show it due to copyright restrictions. I don't have a deal with the NHL and Sportsnet like Steve Dangle does, so I can't show it, unfortunately. But hopefully, oh, the Hextall coming out there and smacking Louis DeBrusque on the back of the head there. But all right, let's do this. Back for the Golden Knights. 11:58 to go in this second period. As the Golden Knights will play this one back to the blue line there at the power play now. Big time save there in front by Stuart Skinner. And that's a huge get as Nugent Hopkins tries to clear the puck and fails. As this one will be shot and fired. Save made there by Stuart Skinner. And this one continues to battle to the blue line now. Opportunity for Pietrangelo over to Marchessault. Shot fired over top of the net. $1:28 to go here in this power play. Near side, Marchessault picks it up, gets across the Oilers line. He'll fire it right in front. Tipped out of play there by Bukestad. We'll have a stoppage in play and do this all again here in a matter of moments. And Jamie, it's kind of nice to be able to breathe again. There was a little tickle right about here in my throat that had me dying. And unfortunately, I suffered for it for about the entire intermission is what it is. And yeah, hopefully the Oilers keep going here. They just need to kill this penalty first, and then we need to get on with this on this last minute of power play time and last minute of the first half of the second period, as the Golden Knights will play this one over here to the middle of the ice. 11:08 to go here in this second period of play. Golden Knights will play this one ahead. They'll get across the line now as Matthias Ekholm backhands this one off the boards. And now with 10:55 to go in the second period. Shots are 20-9 for the Oilers, by the way. That's the big get here. Golden Knights setting up the attack with 44 seconds to go. This one will be played down low to the right-hand side of Stuart Skinner. Now back to the blue line. The Golden Knights literally getting nothing here. The shot fired. Stuart Skinner the save. And we will have a stoppage in play, friends. And I'm out of water. Give me just a brief moment. Let's keep going here. Face off down. Sorry, friends. Just want to make sure I keep getting rid of that tickle in my throat. All right. Shot over top of the net. Goes out of play. We're good to go. 10:28 to go here in this second period of play. The Oilers leading 3-0. All right. Here we go, friends. 10:28 to go in this second period. As Connor McDavid gets a stick in the lane to block that shot. And now, this one will be fired out off of the back of one of the Oilers. It was Evander Kane. Cleared down the length of the ice by Connor McDavid. And all the way now, Kane's given chase against Pietrangelo. As this one will be played ahead now by Pietrangelo. 10:12 to go in this second period. 6 seconds to go. The Oilers rock another Golden Knight with a hit. Ooh, Stuart Skinner gets away with a sketchy play right there. And now Pietrangelo, yeah, that was a penalty for playing the puck in the trapezoid. One referee waved it down, but the other referee is not going to be so kind, as that one will be a penalty there against the Edmonton Oilers, as Stuart Skinner played that puck outside of the trapezoid. That's a tough penalty to take. And that one is tough right there. This one, 9:58 to go. Hopefully in this second period of more scoreless hockey for the Oilers. That'd be good. 20-10. And hopefully now the Oilers get rocking, as Jay Woodcroft will assess this as, yeah, that's Stuart Skinner taking just a dumb penalty all day. As that was tough. That was really, really, really tough there for the Oilers. You literally kill the penalty and then you take another one, bing bang, just like that. That is tough, tough, tough. So 25-20 the hits for the Oilers so far here in this second period. And that's just a really rough go, that's for sure. That Stuart Skinner ends up getting sucked into that one. He knew he had to make the play, and unfortunately he made a bad one. And now the Oilers have to face the consequences and face the penalty because of it. So now we just got to hope we get the job done here on the penalty kill back-to-back, and then maybe score a shorthanded goal as well. Wouldn't mind that at all. And then see where we go from there, because that would be huge if the Oilers could find a way to score an empty or shorthanded goal and then possibly just put this game out of reach. All right. What else do we know? Well, we don't know much, because if you're just joining us, the Oilers have not scored this period. It was Nick Bjugstad, Evan Bouchard, and Matthias Ekholm in the first period, all scoring goals. Nugent Hopkins does have a point. Connor McDavid as well also has an assist. And Leon Draisaitl, Kyle Yamamoto, Clean Costin with assists as well. So, all right. That's where we're sitting right now. Let me see if there's anything else we need to know, as Georges Laraque is in the stands getting things going. So that's fantastic. And yeah, that's all we've got. So we've got ourselves the penalty here. And they've got Ryan McLeod and the McLeod family on the television screen right now, giving them a little bit of love for hanging out and doing their thing, as they're watching their son Ryan McLeod doing his thing in the NHL level. Dad looks like an absolute all-star, I must say that much is for sure. And here we go. Let's go do this here, as Ryan McLeod will get the start on the bench on the penalty kill. And with 9:56 to go here in the second period, Stuart Skinner will pop that into his glove and make the save. So we will have another stoppage in play. And the best part is here, friends, for those of you that, like Steve, think that the hair is actually a product of hairspray, I can tell you it's not. It's just hair gel and a blow dryer. That's the best part about my hair. It's actually really, really fun that I can do that without hairspray. So Nick Bjugstad will get to the face-off dot here. He'll win it back. 9:49 to go here in the second period. Shot down the ice by the Edmonton Oilers. Length of the ice clear, and that will do it here to get things rolling on this one with $1:40 remaining in the penalty kill now against the penalty against Stuart Skinner. The Oilers get to the attack now, trying to defend the Golden Knights attack as this one. The shot fired from the outside. Skinner makes the save, and he will rock an 85.8 mile an hour save on Jonathan Marchessault. So, okay. And again, friends, just a reminder, you want to talk politics on the chat, that's a good way to get yourself removed. Thank you. As we are getting rolling here now into the next face-off. Draisaitl will win it back and now to the near side for Vinny Desharnais. Desharnais will play this one out to the far side. 9:20 now remaining here in the second period, and the Golden Knights retrieve in their own zone. $1:15 to go in the power play. Picked up now by Jack Eichel. Eichel will get across the blue line. He'll fire this one over to the far side. Now Marchessault will play this down. Couldn't get it going, and now picked up by the Edmonton Oilers the other way. This one played there now by Marchessault, who will dump off again to the blue line. And this has just not been much success here for the Golden Knights on this power play as they get across the blue line at last. Jack Eichel's going to fire this one around the boards. Picked up now by Carlson. Carlson battles Derek Ryan to a knee. Golden Knights go back to the blue line now near side. Jack Eichel will go. Look to fire this one far side. Shot save made by Skinner. And we will have a stoppage in play with 8:28 to go in the second period. 30 seconds to go in this power play. And that's a big time save for Skinner as he continues to pile them up here in this one. And that's a big save for Stuart Skinner. So now with 13 shots for the Vegas Golden Knights, Pietrangelo rips shot number 14. Barbashev tried to spin and fire and rip number 15, but couldn't do it. Now a nice tip play there by Connor McDavid. Darnell Nurse gets it over to Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. McDavid, the shot save made by Aiden Hill. And this one will come back the other way. As this is now Darnell Nurse getting to the attack. Draisaitl, a nice play there. 7:56 to go in this second period. The shot save made, or shot fired over top of the net. I thought he had made it, but he didn't. And this one is going to go to the far side boards. 7:44 as the Golden Knights are now off the power play. Come tipped down in the zone. Picked up by Matthias Ekholm. 7:38 to go in this second period. As Kane will play this one ahead. Now to the far side, Matthias Ekholm gets going, and Ekholm will backhand this one down low. Kane across to Martinez. Martinez kind of had a double check. A couple players were tied up behind him, and he needed to know if he needed to go support it as this one comes back across the other way. Now the shot fired towards the net. Doesn't go into the net, so good stop there. And this one will be backhanded here by Yamamoto. Trying to free it up against Martinez. Comes right in front for the Golden Knights. 7 minutes to go here in this second period of play. And the Oilers get rocked a couple times over with some big hits, and we might have a scrap at center ice. But it looks like they're going to push off each other and come back to the play. So a little pushing and shoving right there. As this one comes in behind the Oilers net. Played ahead there, turned over to Mark Stone. Now played by Chandler Stevenson back into possession for Nicholas Hague, who's being chased down by Warren Foegele. Foegele to the attack, big hit there on Haig, and now he'll throw another one as Klim Kostin gets to the attack. Kostin fires it to the far side boards, picked up there now by Kostin again, who battles Haig down to the ice, and here's Foegele. Foegele spins off the check. Foegele can't do it that time, though. 6:13 remaining here in this second period of play. Played into the middle of the ice. Bjugstad will play that puck ahead, and unfortunately nothing happening there. So 6 minutes to go in this second period. Puck played to the near side boards, but now Theodore will fire it into the Oilers' end. Fired all the way over to Marchessault, who gets to the attack with Eichel supporting. Eichel gets to the far side wall, and that's about all it's going to do as Nugent Hopkins is able to clear out and get it going back the other way. Now picked up ahead by Connor McDavid and Zach Hyman. Played in front. Oh, Aiden Hill makes enough of it, and then it's cleared off the goal line as here comes Nugent Hopkins. Shot fired, blocked in front. Nugent Hopkins fires it to the far side boards again. Here's Cody Ceci now down to Darnell Nurse. Nurse fires the shot off the boards. McDavid looking for Nugent Hopkins from the slot. Slump breaker. Nugent Hopkins. Big time goal. 4-rip. Let's go. That one is huge for Nugent Hopkins and the Edmonton Oilers. What a find in the slot there as he puts that one home. And the Edmonton Oilers lead 4-0. Woo! Yes, indeed. That is about as big of a goal as you are going to find for the Edmonton Oilers there in this game. Nugent Hopkins firing it home. The monkey's off his back. He's back to action. 100-point season and now up to 8 in the playoffs as he fires that one home through traffic. You like to see it. That's about as big of a goal as you can possibly get as a player on the Edmonton Oilers right now when you're talking about breaking slumps. And Nugent Hopkins puts it home. Now, you know what? All that's left is really Vinny Desharnais or Brett Kulak scoring a goal. And here's Evander Kane mixing it up with Zach Whitecloud. 5:08 to go in this second period. And Ryan Nugent Hopkins has broken the slump, and he's got a pretty big smile on the bench there, enjoying that one as he puts that one home rather quickly from the slot. So, friends, welcome aboard to Dolynny TV. You just got probably the best reaction of the game there on the goal, to be honest with you. If you're new to the channel, though, I need you to consider hitting that subscribe button here on Dolynny TV. Trying to hit 12,500 by all things said and done tonight. And I think last I checked, we were just about to 12,450. So let's quickly double check that right now, as it looks like we're going to go over here. 12,440 right now. So if you haven't had a chance yet, definitely I'll flash it one more time. Make sure you hit that subscribe button tonight. That would be greatly appreciated, and that is where we go from here. As yeah, I know Ryan Nugent Hopkins scoring a huge goal, obviously for the Oilers to put him up by 4, and as well for his playoffs right now. So to give you another idea as well, 750 hours watched on the stream tonight. So thank you so much for being along for the ride tonight. Really appreciate it. All about 500 of you. I guess I should say right now, to give you an idea, right now, I always make big stink of hitting the like button, and of course make sure you hit the subscribe button. But I know a lot of you back home that are watching right now, I know all 490 of you don't necessarily have YouTube accounts, and I just want to make mention of it for the second time in the stream tonight. If you're watching without a YouTube account, but you watch regularly, or you just tuning in for the first time, I really do appreciate you being along for the ride as well. Obviously, can't get 500 people in here if 500 people aren't in here. So that's just something to say, is everybody that's tuning in, thank you so much for being aboard tonight. Really do appreciate it. And now we should be almost set for this one to get up and underway here tonight. It looks like the Nugent Hopkins mustache is coming out in full force. That's one thing that I would not expect at the age 27 to have a better mustache than the man himself, Ryan Nugent Hopkins. But I guess I do. It looks like Evander Kane's chatting it up with Nicholas Haig, enjoying things right there, that's for sure. And let's quickly go over here. And yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. As the Oilers are back to action here. And 449 remaining in the period. Darnell Nurse picks up assist number 4 of the playoffs. Connor McDavid picks up another assist as well. And with second period rolling along here, we've got 4 minutes and 35 seconds to go. Klim Kostin will feed it out into the middle of the ice. He's going to backhand this one down to Adin Hill. Adin Hill's going to leave that one off for Alex Pietrangelo, who plays it ahead. This one's going to be tipped ahead there. 4:20 to go here in this second period of play. 26-14 the shots for the Edmonton Oilers. So we have been doing a real good job all game long of absolutely beating up on the Vegas Golden Knights the whole way through. And things are looking good. Simon, I just did see your comment there. Marks out of 10,000 or whatever it was for the Oilers so far. I would say we're pretty much nailing it. Pretty much a perfect score so far. And now we just need to finish it off. That's the biggest part of all of this right now. This one's going to come down low. Stuart Skinner plays it right in front. Oh my goodness, Leon Draisaitl just about batted it into his own net. And this one's going to be now played by Chandler Stevenson over to Shea Theodore. Shot fired up over top of the net. Vinny Desharnais will pick it up and fire it up off the boards. It comes out of play, and they will rule it was tipped up out of play. So we will have a stoppage in play. All right. So that's where we are at right now. Vinny Desharnais, actually, it was fired out of play. So Vinny Desharnais will go to the box. A couple big mistake penalties here from the Oilers. And we will have a penalty there on Vinny Desharnais for firing this puck up and out of play. He clearly did that on the replay. He clearly did that. So that's where we will have a puck over glass, stoppage in play, delay penalty. So 3:32 to go in this second period, and the Oilers will have to fight off yet another penalty. Just want to say we also just hit 200 likes on the stream, so thank you for that as well. 3:30 to go here in the second period. The Golden Knights get to the attack. Eichel backhands it back to Theodore. Now Marcia Show will play this one in front, tipped there wide of the net by the Edmonton Oilers. Sticks in front. Marcia Show back to the point. Now Theodore loading up Eichel. Eichel chooses to deflect the pass down low for the one-time slot opportunity. Couldn't get it going. And now this one will come in behind the net. Shot fired there by Jack Eichel. Eichel will go around and look for this one back to the point now. Shea Theodore over to Marchand. Shot fired up over top of the net to Stuart Skinner. 2:53 to go in the second period. $1.19 remaining in the power play for the Golden Knights. As Cody Ceci will play this one back to the point. Theodore looking to shoot this puck. This one goes right in front. Blocked there. And this one comes back the other way now for the Oilers. Nice dump play by Ryan McLeod. And this one will go down low to Adin Hill with 58 seconds to go. As this one will try and play ahead. It's going to be back off a stick there from Matthias Janmark as he created all kinds of chaos in the neutral zone, and the Oilers penalty kill improved tonight because of having Matthias Janmark. You could not argue otherwise. 2:12 to go here in this second as it's played across the blue line. Ekholm will backhand this one back into the middle of the ice. Golden Knights able to knock it down. Here's Smith. Smith is going to roll this one off the board, see it cleared out of the zone. And this one will go back down the other way. This one comes to the near side. And this is going to be fired down into the Golden Knights' end. Here's McDavid alongside. McDavid over looking for Klim Kostin. Couldn't do it. Matthias Janmark. And now with $1:40 to go, the Oilers have killed off the penalty. And here's Matthias Ekholm playing it ahead to Connor McDavid. Speeding up the ice with 2 seconds to go. The shot. Save made by Adin Hill. And this one's going to come down into the zone and no penalty on the play. As Oilers fans are screaming for a penalty, Connor McDavid screaming to get back into the play. And here's Darnell Nurse running around the boards. Nice leave play there by Leon Draisaitl up to Evander Kane. Nurse couldn't keep it in. This is going to be played up ahead with 70 seconds to go here in this second period. And the Knights will be offside at the line. As Marshall fired that shot right up the shoulder of Mr. Stuart Skinner. And here's Connor McDavid. The feed over to Janmark just went right between his legs, unfortunately. And this one, Connor McDavid doing his thing here, loading up the attack. That was good to see. This is a good shot there for McDavid, and then Pietrangelo gives him a whack for it. 12:24 for ice time for Connor McDavid through 2 periods of play pretty much. I think he'll see about the last 20 seconds of the game. .07 to go here in the second period. As Ryan McLeod will get this one going as Brett Kulak wins this ahead. This one goes down low and now into the Golden Knights zone. Haig battles there as this continues to work along the near side corner in the Golden Knights zone. Derek Ryan battling here. And this one will go for the Golden Knights as they will play it ahead to Colasar. Colasar has it knocked off his stick, and now McLeod will play it across to Vinny Desharnais. Desharnais will play this one ahead up to Warren Foegele. Foegele will backhand this down low. 33 seconds remain here in the period. Puck played now by Foegele again. McLeod to the attack almost immediately, trying to free up that puck again. Couldn't do it. White Cloud lifts out in the middle of the ice. Here's Kulak back the other way. Did a good job. 17 seconds to go, and with 15 on the clock, this should be it for the Golden Knights here. As they get across the line, Carlson bangs it in. White Cloud picks up the puck, plays it to the middle. It's off an Oilers skate to the far side boards, cleared out by Yamamoto, and that is going to be it here in this second period. So we will have a stoppage in play, friends. And just like that, the Oilers lead 4-0 on Ryan Nugent-Hopkins' first of the playoffs, if you can believe that. I still can't. I'll be right back. I'm going to take a bathroom break rather quick and get back to the action here in just a brief moment. I'll be back aboard in a moment's time, friends. All right, there we go. Oreos are down and dusted, friends. We are ready to set, match, and go here in a matter of moments. I'm going to take the glasses off because my eyes are going buggy, but as well, just want to say we are just about set for this intermission to get underway. And let's see here. Nick Bjugstad scored the first goal of the game, obviously. Evan Bouchard scored the second. Matthias Ekholm scored the third. And Ryan Nugent-Hopkins scored his first of the playoffs from Connor McDavid and Darnell Nurse. That was a big-time goal for Mr. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, who desperately needed to score a goal to get the old proverbial monkey off the back. And that is exactly what he did there. So that's fantastic for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Friends, we're at 850 hours watched on the stream, so that's where we're at right now, and that's what we've got going. And Billy, yeah, that sounds rough, and my hair as well. Yeah, no, the hair's exactly. It's fun. It's fun. It's how I used to style my hair when I was in high school and in college. So. A little throwback for you guys that haven't seen me with this hair as of yet in my lifetime in front of you here on the screen. So, yeah, that's where we're at. What are we missing here? As we got just random emojis going on here. So that's where we're at. All right. Do we have anything else that we can pull out of this game here? Let's see here. Bjugstad, Bouchard, Ekholm, Nugent-Hopkins. That's who we know scored. What do we got? The Oilers leading 27-14 in the shots department and leading in the hit department 35-25. That's the big part here for the Oilers. 35-25 in the hit department. That's going to do you really well. The face-off's dead even. Penalty minutes dead even. And obviously 2-9-8 the giveaways. That's dead even. The Oilers with 7 takeaways. That's a pretty big gap over the Golden Knights 3. And the block shots dead even as well. So that's where we find ourselves right now. JM getting some Julian vibes from the chain in there. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. Getting greasy with it. But yeah, that's where we're at, friends. Ryan, good evening to you as well, and Wildflower, welcome in as well. Hello, fellow Ook. That's what I like to see. That's how you know people actually know what's up when they come out with that. As yes, back when what was that, 14-16? Seems like such a long time ago. That's like yesterday to me sometimes, and then it's like years ago. I remember there's a clear, vivid memory I have of meeting one of my high school friends at the bus stop and just outside of the HP Center at Nate, just in my first semester. And it's like, man, that memory still plays vivid as day, but it's crazy to think that was like 2014. That's 9 years ago. That's insane. All right. I need a black shirt and 60 pounds. You're not wrong. I could use 60 pounds of pure muscle though. That wouldn't be a bad get at all. All right. I should get William, you're saying I should get a dry settle jersey to go up here. Well, I still have to get this decked out in James Hamlin. That's what's got to happen there. And then secondary to that, I got to definitely figure out what my next Oilers jersey is. If they come out with a new third, I think that is what it's going to be. But we'll obviously see what the plan is here going forward. Because the big question is for the Oilers what they want to do with the jerseys once they switch to fanatics as well. That would be the situation. All right. So, yeah, I don't know what else we really got to say about this intermission. Just kind of chill out and enjoy a 4-0 lead, then get this hockey game done and finish it off. Stuart Skinner with a big save right there on the power play. That block shot from Darnell Nurse got through and Skinner had to knee it out of there. That's another big gift for the Oilers, who have just needed big save after big save after big save for Stuart Skinner tonight. And so far they have gotten the job done. So hopefully the Oilers do the job. That's number one. I mean, if you blow a 4-goal lead in the third period, I think we're going to have much bigger problems as a fan base than than worrying about simple littler things like Stuart Skinner getting a shutout, but I guess that's where we'll find it out. Sorry, friends, after that little cat incident there, as you're saying, Alan, yeah, after the cat incident, I am very thirsty trying to clear my throat and get this back to it, so let's see what's going on. Scout, you're telling me I gotta go check out commotion in Patrick's chat? Uh-oh. Commotion in Patrick's chat. Let's go see what's happening over there. As uh-oh, it looks like we've got oh boy, yep, you did her, Scout. I'm just reading all that. That's that's always dicey territory on any live stream, that's for sure. So that's where we're at, and okay. Boom. Bye-bye. We'll just deal with that. Okay. Let's go here, friends, as we got this going here, and this one is what do we got going on? Is there any updates on the stats here? 35 to 25. Don't really think there is. Penalty minutes are a mess. Here's the problem. They consider the crease violation delay a game, which was served by Zach Hyman, but what I don't understand is how Stuart Skinner doesn't get the penalty minutes for delay of game there. I guess that's kind of the question. But that's okay. As it just is what it is. Yeah, there ain't really much to add, friends. We're up 4-0. Here's the thing. I think we all planned on panicking tonight at some point during this game, and instead we're up 4-0, playing a very comfortably good game, and really not having much to worry about, if anything at all. So, yeah. That's the interesting part here. But, yeah, let's see what else we got. Do we got a... They're showing the hit there by Radko Gudas again, which might be subs... Nothing here. Yeah, nothing else here, so that's where we're at, friends. Just a nice, simple intermission where we don't have to really worry about nothing. Blingman, I think to your honest opinion there, yeah, you know what, it was a sketchy period there where we kind of took some really bad penalties at the end and we got out of it, so that's really all that matters for us. We got out of it. So that's huge right now for the Oilers, is stop taking penalties in the third period and get this job done. So hopefully the Oilers stop taking penalties and coast on into a victory. I'm getting tired. It's 9:55. I wasn't planning on being up past 10 o'clock tonight, and here we are. I thought the game started at 7, but that's where we're going to be. We're going to be going into the 10 o'clock hour here before the start of the third period. That is very, very tough, but I guess we'll battle through and get it done, that's for sure. John, Skinner showing out tonight. Yeah, no, it's fantastic to see Skinner doing his thing this evening. Loving you guys throwing in the monkey emojis for Mr. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins tonight. That's fantastic there, Peter, and everybody else throwing those in. And Medusa, welcome in as well with the update on the Leafs winning the game. Yes, the Leafs winning the game was a huge get as well. Big time difference for that series now for us. And what do we got going here? All right. Let's see. There we go. So that's where we're at, friends. As we're just coasting along into this intermission, finishing up here, and then we should be ready to rock and roll. Yeah, there's really not much really to add. That's kind of what stunned me here. I expected us to actually have to worry about things here, and now all of a sudden we really don't have much at all to worry about for the Edmonton Oilers right now going into this one. I think the Oilers are looking pretty good going into this third period. I think we can all agree. I don't think there's really anything to worry about. As I think the Oilers are doing pretty solid work here, that's for sure. And now we just need to get this job done here in a matter of moments and then go to bed. It's a big day tomorrow. The Crossfield Pirates back in action to begin the 2023 Crossfield Slow Pitch season. So that's the exciting part for me. I get to kick off my ball season tomorrow in a little bit of rain and a little bit of sun. So that'll be interesting to see how that all shakes out for us tonight. But I will tell you, the biggest thing I'm looking forward to tomorrow is getting this hair tamed back down and doing it the right way. I will tell you that much, as that is going to be very exciting to just kind of get back to regular hair as opposed to whatever the heck I want to call this, because this is not a good look nowadays. So hopefully I can sneak in a shower before bed while the dog's going out, and then we're good to go and rock and roll into tomorrow and crush off what should be a very exciting, very great day of ball. Work tomorrow, of course, going to be a challenge, as it always is after an Oilers game, but in Boss Man's immortal words, he said it himself, make hay while the sun shines, so that's what we're going to do. And with Toronto's win tonight, all 32 teams have won at least one second round game during the salary cap era. Only 6 franchises, Calgary, Columbus, Florida, Minnesota, Seattle, and Toronto, don't have one third round win. That number will be down to 5 teams, possibly 4, if Seattle moves on. So that's crazy to think, right? Florida and Seattle could get the job done, and realistically, actually, couldn't that number be down to couldn't that number, oh, I guess because Florida and Tampa or Toronto are playing each other, I guess that would eliminate them right there. And Blingman, thank you so much. Misinterpreted comments, I'm thinking, on that one there. Thank you so much for hitting that one there, Blingman. But yeah, that's where we find ourselves, friends. Ball season gets underway. I don't know where I'm playing. I don't know what I'm playing. I don't know how we're doing it this year, but hopefully everything comes together for the Crossfield Pirates this year and we play some good hockey. Just kidding, good ball. Still in hockey mode. Bert, welcome in. And Jack, yeah, no, this hair is out of control. I need to get it tamed back down. I didn't think it was long enough, actually. I did not think it was long enough when I did the hair up last night, and then all of a sudden I realized, yeah, no, it is long enough. This looks exactly like how I used to have it, so that's kind of tough. So looks like we got some Gene Principe's got a guest at the intermission here. Oh my goodness, okay. Looking for it. Jaleel White played Steve Urkel on Family Matters. Okay. I've never watched Family Matters, but that's okay. That's where that whole thing is coming from. Steve Urkel is at the Oilers game tonight, enjoying his Connor McDavid sweater, and of course the Be Kind sticker there as well on the jersey. So yeah, that's awesome to see that he's there for sure. And all right, friends, let's just go here. I see a comment about the glasses. I forgot to throw them back on. If I'm going to actually stare at the TV the rest of the way home here in this third period, we might as well make sure we get this covered. But feels kind of weird to have Gene Principe on the desk during the playoffs doing an interview. You know, that's a regular season thing. That's how we fill in feel things during the regular season, and now all of a sudden here we go. Yeah, that's where we're at. So Gene Principe will get this one done here, and now we will get back to action here with 20 minutes to go in the third period, friends. We are just about to fire things up for this third period and then really get things rocking and rolling. The face-off at center ice. Ryan McLeod will begin the period, winning the face-off to Evan Bouchard near side, fired in by Derek Ryan. Down low to Aiden Hill, who's given up 4 goals tonight after being perfect through the first 2 appearances of the playoffs. And this one will come around the near side boards all the way to the far side, picked up there by Matthias Ekholm, left for Warren Foegele. Foegele will come to the near side now. Martinez plays it on the steal for Pietrangelo up ahead. Here's Carlson across the shot. The glove denial by Stuart Skinner, and another big one right there. So you like to see it for Mr. Stuart Skinner making a big time save, and that's for sure a big one right there as he just snags it out of midair. Big glove save, big glove save. We've been saying it all night. Big save from Stuart Skinner, but hey, he just needs to keep it going right here, right now. 19:26 to go in this third period. Draisaitl's going to take the face-off now to the left of Mr. Stuart Skinner. Draisaitl back. Eichel will play this one down low, but it'll deflect up and out of play, and we will have another stoppage in play. So joining the party, first goals of the series. Bukestad's first goal, Ekholm's first goal, and Nugent Hopkins' first goal here in this one. That is fantastic to see right now. So hopefully 19:20 to go in this third period, the Oilers can find a way to crush off the rest of this hockey game and then get to it, as we just need to get back in this series and get this one done. And we'll be up and done with this game 4, back in the series with 5 and 6 to go. 3 straight, just like we did last time. We'll be up and ready to rock, hopefully in Vegas for game 5. The face-off down. This one comes to the near side boards. Eichel will fire the shot. Blocked in front there by the Edmonton Oilers. Back into the neutral ice. Here's Jack Eichel going across. Leon Draisaitl picking that puck up instead, allowing Cody Ceci to play it now over to Yamamoto. Yamamoto plays it down low. This one now to Yamamoto, who sees it go over to Evander Kane. Kane sees it go back into the neutral ice for Cody Ceci. Ceci will play it ahead for Kane now, who dumps back off to Ceci, who misses it in his own zone. That's a disaster, and it comes all the way to the near side boards where Ceci eats a stick on a follow-through. Now Darnell Nurse finally plays this puck free. 18:36 to go here in this third period of play. Shot fired down by Haig all the way down to Stuart Skinner. Skinner will go across over to Nurse, who will flip it out and again flub up on it. So here we go. This one just struggling here to do anything. And this is going to be played back the other way as this one comes back into the neutral territory. Now down in the Golden Knights' end. Picked up by the Golden Knights. Zach Whitecloud in behind his own net. Aiden Hill rides out Connor McDavid from going behind the net. Haig plays it ahead, tipped in. And this will be length of the ice for an icing call there. So the Oilers get the stoppage in play with 18:05 to go here in this third period of play. And Draisaitl, a big-time stick play there right in front to clear that one out. Draisaitl's been doing good. And here's Darnell Nurse taking a little bit of a jolt. Looks like he might have twisted up an ankle or something. And this one will come free with 18:05 to the right of Aiden Hill for the face-off. And this one comes back on the face-off win for the Oilers. Bouchard over to Nugent Hopkins. The shot fired. Save made by Aiden Hill. And we will have another stoppage in play here as he will cover that one up. So we have got this one going. As this will be an opportunity to just have a little bit of a commercial break and show off some of the fans in the stands tonight. Some folks really rocking the outfits for game number 4. Obviously what could have been the last game at home, but the Oilers looking like they have cemented themselves another game at home here before this series wraps up. at bare minimum. As this one comes back the other way, picked up by the Oilers, fired into the neutral zone. The Let's Go Oilers chants going heavy here at Rogers Place now. 17:40 to go here in the third period of play. I've run out of gas. I was out of gas before the stream started, to be honest with you, but we'll giddy up and get this done in the immortal words of my good buddy Mikey V. 17:30 to go. This puck played around. Now played there by Clean Costin. Costin's going to jolt this puck ahead. Pounces out of the zone. Now Costin able to get it going, and it's going to be fired back down low to Aiden Hill near side. Picked up by Haig. Haig's going to see Bukestad play it there. 17:15 to go as the Oilers continue to bleed the clock. Not doing much substantial, but also not allowing the Golden Knights much substantially. This one continues as a nice hit there on White Cloud by Clean Costin. Now 17 minutes exactly left here in this third period. Goes all the way down to Stuart Skinner. He will cover up and freeze the puck. So there you go. Stoppage in play again for the Oilers. Friends, if you're you're new to the channel, what I need you to do is consider hitting that subscribe button here tonight. Would appreciate that. I was just watching that replay of that Costin White Cloud hit. This Costin really nailed him. But I need you to hit that subscribe button. Why? Because we are closing in on 12,500 subscribers. And if you hit that one tonight, we should be able to hit it easily this evening, as we're at 12,000. Last check is 12,446. So we might be a little ways off. That's fine and dandy, but we're good to go as Clean Costin absolutely annihilated his man there along the boards. And now this one's going to be picked up there by Costin, who's still out there throwing hits. And he will battle Pietrangelo into the bench there. The puck goes out of play. So Costin will now take his shift and get off the ice with a good shift, that's for sure. So now, Trent, you're all excited about Stuart Skinner doing his thing. So far, so good for Stuart Skinner. That much is for sure. And now we just need to finish this one off here. And Buddy Boo's using the pom-poms as hair. That's an interesting take. You shave your head and come to the game and use the pom-poms as hair. Sure. This one's going to come back the other way for the Oilers into the neutral zone. They'll pick it up and fire it all the way down into Aiden Hill. We'll play this puck off into the near side corner. The Golden Knights keep it playing because they need to get this going, but we'll have an ice and call. 16:28 remaining here in the third period of play. So this one now, 18-29, the shot lead for the Edmonton Oilers. They just need to do their thing the rest of the way home here, and then we should be good to go. That's kind of the only question we have left, is just can the Oilers finish this one off? That's all it comes down to. And, what in the heck? Hey. All right, this one's going to be battled to the near side. Shot fired by Derek Ryan. Couldn't battle it free to the side of the net, though. Now a shot from Vinny Desharnais. Can't do it. Shot again. Fired off of the pads there of Aiden Hill. Out of the zone, and it comes back the other way now to Brett Kulak, who will come into the Oilers zone, pick it up, take it behind Stuart Skinner with 16 minutes to go here in this third period. The Oilers just need to finish this off now. You've got exactly 16 minutes to go, and the Oilers' chants are raining down at Rogers Place. Just get this job done, but it's an icing call now against the Edmonton Oilers. So hopefully the Oilers can get this finished off, but see what ends up coming. We'll see. We'll see what the Oilers can do. Obviously, now the concern is the score. I don't think the concern is losing the hockey game. The concern, more or less, in my mind, is how this one finishes, because there's something pretty special on the line for a guy wearing an Oilers uniform tonight, considering getting pulled there in the other game. This one's going to be played again down low by the Golden Knights. 15:38 to go. Shot fired in front. Barbashev denied by Stuart Skinner. Love to see that there. And now it's coming to the near side boards. Jack Eichel off the side. Nice save again there by Stuart Skinner, who's made 20 saves in this one. I'm worried that I'm actually delayed. I'm not delayed at all, so that should be good, as this one will come to the near side boards. 15:14 to go here in this third period. This one comes back to the high point. Haig over to Whitecloud. The shot blocked in front. Sold out was Clean Costin on that one. Big time block right there, that's for sure. 15 minutes remaining here in the third period of play. The Oilers just have to keep this going. And this one is going to go to the near side now for Haig. Picked up and fired into Stuart Skinner. Skinner, far side boards, now sees it come to the blue line, kept in by the Golden Knights. Waugh plays it down low, and now Matthias Ekholm will play this one into the neutral territory. Bounces right onto the stick of Shea Theodore. Theodore plays it ahead to Waugh. Waugh will go to the near side boards over to Carrier. Carrier across the blue line. He's trying to do it. He gets to the attack, spins off a check, still battling there. 14 and a half minutes remaining here in this third period of play. Fired in by Evander Kane. Kane will see it go down low as this is now Kaleri Yamamoto chasing here. And this one's going to go back the other way now for the Golden Knights as this will be across the line. Across, shot fired. Wow! What a snipe show on Stuart Skinner. And just like that, you were worried about it? Well, how about that? Stuart Skinner now gives up the goal on the 22nd or 21st shot of the game. And the Oilers lead 4-1. As that is a big-time save there on Barbashev by Skinner. And then it's just a big-time goal there for Waugh, who got knocked down and then just snipes at far pipe for Stuart Skinner's shoulder. And that's just tough. The Oilers did pretty much everything they could. Leon Draisaitl just couldn't get back on Waugh enough, kind of pushed him forward, and then couldn't stick check him enough as it's just top shelf corner there on Stuart Skinner. First goal in the last 12 games for Nicholas Waugh, and this one now back into the Golden Knights zone. Played out by the Golden Knights and picked up there by Connor McDavid. The Oilers need a response here. Here's the thing. You need a response or you could get really into trouble here, now only up by 3. That was kind of what I was worried about, right? I said I was worried about the score. That was the biggest part to me, was the score. First the playoffs for Waugh. Carrier and Theodore get the assist. The Oilers right back to the attack. Here's Nugent Hopkins spinning off the check, trying to push through Pietrangelo. Couldn't get it going, and now this one will be picked up by Hyman. Hyman's battling there, trying to keep this puck alive. Couldn't do it. Now 13-19 to go here in this third period of play. Pietrangelo will carry back into his own zone. 13-11 to go in this third period now as the Golden Knights get it all the way to the Oilers line, but Derek Ryan able to turn him back the other way. Here's Ryan across the line. He'll backhand in the middle. Can't get it onto the tape of Ryan McLeod, who plays it down low now to Fogle. Fogle sees it off Ryan's stick, and now to the far side. Here's Ryan McLeod firing this back to the near side as the right wing getting some use here in the Golden Knights zone, as that's Derek Ryan freeing it up again over to Ryan McLeod, dangling it on the attack, back to McLeod, and from Fogle, couldn't finish it off, and that is unfortunate there. Can welcome back in. 12:34 to go as the Oilers just looking to get to something on net here to finish this game off, and obviously try and score that next goal yet again. As here we go. This is going to be across into the attacking zone now for the Golden Knights. As Ekholm on the near side corner clears it down the length of the ice. That will be enough for an icing call. So right when we would have had a, well, whatchamacallit, a stoppage in play, we ended up having a stoppage in play where it is nice and call, so we'll keep going, unfortunately. My timer stopped. Uh-oh. You're right. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, Tom. But all right. 12:10 to go here in this third period. The shot fired down low, save made by Stuart Skinner. And that will do it. We will have a stoppage in play, and we will go upstairs quickly for a bathroom break and some more water. Be right back, friends. Thanks for being aboard. Leave you on this for the time being. All right, friends, let's get this rocking and rolling here as we've got the GMC top performer of the hockey game. Looks like Stuart Skinner so far has gotten that nod, that's for sure. All right. Let's rock this and let's roll this, friends, as we are going to finish this hockey game off right here, right now, as the Oilers have exactly about, what, 11 minutes left in this one, and then 11:56 actually remaining is what's left. So this one's going to be fired down into the Oilers' end by the Golden Knights, and now we just need to get this job pretty much done here. As Kane across the blue line couldn't retrieve that puck. 11:34 to go here in this one. This is going to come back the other way. Cody Ceci gets this going here. 11:24 remaining here in this third period of play. Kane will get to the attack on Shea Theodore, free the man from the puck. Golden Knights, though, still keep it in. We haven't had much for penalties here so far in this third period. How about Stuart Skinner making a big-time save? Don't mind me. That's a big one right there. And we will have another stoppage in play. All right. 2-0-1 record for Stuart Skinner. Career in games after being pulled. 267 goals against average and 922 save percentage. Stuart Skinner knows how to respond, and that's why the Oilers keep going to him. Big time save right there. So, all right. 11:11 on the clock. Make your wishes, whatever you got to do. And see what ends up coming from this. This is going to go back to the blue line. Shot blocked in front there by this one. That's going to be shot fired towards the net. Blocked in front. Skinner didn't see that puck, and it actually went out of play. Oh, my goodness. I didn't know where that was, and everybody just froze. I thought it was in the net. Ay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That one comes right on net, and it tips right off the glove of Skinner and out of play, and then popped right back in as Pietrangelo hammered that on net. It was tipped on right off over to the net. Oh, boy. Jeez. Back the other way now. Picked up by the Edmonton Oilers. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Shot off the pads of Aiden Hill. 10:45 to go here in the third period. If we were still up 4-0, I would not be too concerned. But now, no, that's where we're at. This is 10:24 to go here in the third period. 4-1 in this hockey game, as the Oilers will see this one played ahead by the Golden Knights. This one across off the boards now. Connor McDavid trying to pick this one up. And as this one comes back down low to Evan Bouchard. 9:58 to go here in this third period of play. 30-23 the shots on goal. This one comes around to the near side boards, picked up there by Janmark. Janmark will see it cleared out by the Golden Knights back the other way. 9:42 to go. Carrier will be offside, so we have a stoppage in play. All right. All right. Whew. Stoppage in play here. And we're on commercial break. So, friends, that is one more time. We'll get about 2 more chances, I'm sure, before the end of the stream. But if you're new to the channel, I need you to consider hitting that subscribe button here on Dolynny TV. Make sure you do that, and then we can get things rocking for the next live stream. Let me tell you, that would be great. That's for sure. And then we go from there here in this one. All right. Oh boy, keep the energy up. I am I've been pretty much sleeping since the start of the second period, but now we just got to get this job done here. Yeah. The Oilers are stressing me out too. That's the problem. We were this close to walking home a victory, right? This close, and then the Golden Knights score the 4-1 goal. And that's what ends up happening here. Is now I'm sitting here stressing out and stressing out and just hoping the Oilers can pull this one off. That's the big question now. If the Oilers can get this job done, then we're going to be good. But the Oilers just kind of have to finish this one off and get it done quickly. It's going to be stressful. There's Ben Hutton on the ice with Stuart Skinner. I didn't even know Ben Hutton was on the Golden Knights, to be honest with you. That is interesting. And again, Tom, thank you so much for the donation. At least something to pipe up my voice a little bit here as we're going to try and get things rolling here. As that would be nice if the Oilers could get back in this game a little bit here and start taking control down the stretch. We were doing so good for so long. Now it's going to come back the other way with 9:20 to go here in this third period. And it looks like we've got a stoppage in play. And we're going to have a penalty against Keegan Kolazar here. So it looks like Vinny Desharnais shook up on the bench. He's a little banged up. Winston a little bit in pain. As he's biting off some hurt there. This one right here, where is it? So Kolazar hammered Desharnais in the head with an elbow. So it's an elbowing call against Kolazar. We've got 9:18 to go here on the start of this Oilers power play. 2 minutes on the power play. Take the glass off. They're bugging me again. And now we have a minute or 1:03 on the power play so far for the Oilers. So here is Stuart Skinner with 9:10 to go in this third period of play. Evan Bouchard will play it up now to Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl will play this one in off a tip. Comes back to the blue line. Draisaitl's able to pick this puck up here. Bouchard fires it to the far side wing. 8:55 to go here, and now fired out again by the Golden Knights. Down low to Stuart Skinner. Plays it off the boards, banging it there to Bouchard. Golden Knights retreat on the penalty kill. That'll allow Bouchard to carry it ahead, and at worst we kill off another minute and 20 of clock time here. Connor McDavid, nice play to the outside wing to keep this puck alive in the offensive zone. But again, the Golden Knights doing their thing. And Human, thank you so much to the health of my cat. Cat's hopefully just fine. They're all crashed out upstairs on the couches. But I was actually a little worried about the dog. He was passed out on a blanket and I thought he was dead. But he's good. Poked up his head and he was comfy though. 8:15 to go here in this third period to play. The Oilers wheel across the offensive blue line. Here's the attack. Nugent-Hopkins gets to it. Plays it down low. And this is going to keep battling in front. And it goes off of a stick in front of Zach Hyman. I believe Aiden Hill makes the save. And we will have a stoppage in play again. Human, thank you so much. And Tom as well. And Stone's whacking away with Draisaitl. Draisaitl and Stone whack. And Draisaitl actually caught him up high. And then Stone gives him a cross check. And then this one right here, Connor McDavid wheeling it right in front to Draisaitl off his skates. And then, actually it was off the back of the skate of Mark Stone. Sorry, I thought it was Zach Hyman in front getting that one on net. No, it was Mark Stone kicking it onto his own goalie. Okay, interesting. And Shauna, yeah, let's go. Let's go make this happen. As this one's gonna go back down low. 7:57 to go here in this third period of play. And this one will now go 30 seconds here for Darnell Nurse. Plays it ahead. This one fired in by the Edmonton Oilers as the wave is going on at Rogers Place. 7:40 to go in this third period. Fogle played it in front, couldn't do it. And now wheel and deal. Here's Waugh playing it out for the Golden Knights, clearing it down the length of the ice on the clear. And this one will come back the other way now, picked up by Ryan McLeod. He can't get it cleanly across the line on a pass. 7:19 to go here in this third period to play. 4-1 as the puck comes back into the middle of the ice. Down low to Aiden Hill. Now Haig will play this one ahead for the Golden Knights. The wave continues to roll at Rogers Place, 7:05, and we've got a stoppage in play. And we've got a penalty upcoming against the Golden Knights again. As I'm not sure what's exactly going on here, but looks like the Golden Knights are running into penalty trouble here. And looks like they're going to kick him out, so that is interesting as well. As Yamamoto's going to go down the tunnel. And 7:05 to go here in this third period. It looks like Chandler Stevenson's also gotten a misconduct too. All right. 7:05 to go in this third period. And this continues to just kind of boil down to be an interesting game. 4-1 for the Oilers. Desharnais with this puck here. He'll play it down low. And now 7 minutes to go here in this third period as the Oilers will just kind of get this going here. As this one will be backhanded in and down low to Vinny Desharnais. As I think really what happened on that play, what happened on this play was just there was some stick grabbing on the benches and somebody pulled a stick into the bench and that ended up being a misconduct. I know that sometimes is a misconduct. Really not sure what to say there, so is what it is. But let's just go here and quickly check things out. 6.1. Yes, indeed. We will hit that 1,200 hours. Don't mind me at all. Let's go get this done, friends. Let's get this done, as this one will be a face-off to the right of Stuart Skinner, who has led us to a very good game so far. And now it's just about finishing this one off. 6:38 to go. Shot is played down the length of the ice all the way to Aiden Hill. Aiden Hill plays it off to his D-man. And now we got 6.5 to go here. Vinny Desharnais will play this one in behind the net. Puck comes back free to the blue line. Man, Mark Stone with the keep of the century there. Played in front, can't do that job. And this one's going to go back the other way now for Zach Hyman. Hyman across, fires it down low to Aiden Hill. Aiden Hill will go across to Theodore with 6 minutes remaining here in this period. So this one we just got to finish now. 5:57 remaining here in this third period. I'm just counting the seconds. You can tell I want to go to bed. That's quite simply, we're up 3 goals. That should be enough to win a hockey game. And looks like the Vegas Golden Knights just nailed themselves with too many men. Bruce Cassidy, unimpressed with that. But too many men for the Vegas Golden Knights. And Tom, why did Yamamoto get kicked out? I think he was doing some shenanigans on the bench that he shouldn't have been. As the Vegas Golden Knights will go to the penalty box for too many men. And the Edmonton Oilers will get to do their thing here on the power play one more time, if not a few more times tonight. Never know. Guess we're about to find out. And looks like the Oilers are doing some kind of weird retweet thing on Twitter today. And all right, that's fine, Danny. I guess just a couple of questions about how one guy's there, but all right. As friends, I'm sorry. It's just kind of at that point of this hockey game where I just want to go to bed and get this job on to Game 5, right? Game 5 will at least be on Friday, so we can kind of not sweat it, but that's kind of the problem right now is we just need to get to Game 5. As we just need to get on with it, right? Obviously, the Oilers have this one pretty much in the bag, especially if we score on the power play, but they just need to finish this one out by either scoring on the power play or doing their thing. That's really all that matters here. Sorry, brain's not quite functioning fully anymore. It's been a long week at work. You guys know I missed Game 3 due to some cat-related injuries, and of course now as well doing things too. So it's been an interesting series so far between these teams. So we'll see what comes out of it here now for this Edmonton Oilers squad. As Louis DeBrusque talking things over on the bench. Too many men for the bench here for the Oilers. This is going to be Evan Bouchard flipping this one high. Kept in by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins all the way now to the near sideboards. Connor McDavid plays this one down low to Zach Hyman, who couldn't keep that one alive. Now picking it up is Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Nugent-Hopkins over to Connor McDavid from Evan Bouchard on the pass. 5:20 to go here in this third period to play. And the Golden Knights are going to backhand this one down low with 5:14 remaining here in this third period to play. Down low to now Bouchard. Bouchard will play this one across. McDavid looking to make this play. The Oilers faithful losing their minds in Rogers Place, yelling, "Let's go Oilers." This one comes flipping out the other way now down the ice. Bouchard's going to come play this puck. Bouchard off the boards. Will work this one ahead to Connor McDavid. McDavid over to Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl across the line. He will work down back to the blue line. Here's Bouchard across now to Nugent-Hopkins. Down low. Back high to Bouchard. 4:37 to go here in this third period. Played right in front. Hyman almost jammed it home. Would have been beautiful to see him do that. And now here's Hyman again. Side of the net. Works in front off his stick. Poked twice over. 4:20 to go here in this third period. As this one will be done and dusted for the power play more than likely now. As this one 4:11 to go here in this third period. Kane will tip it off his stick and out of the zone as the Golden Knights had forced the issue back in. As there's Kane throwing a big hit. Here's now McLeod. The shot. Save made by Hill. And then all of a sudden everybody's throwing their weight around on Evander Kane. As that's just 3 greasy elbows to the back there by the Vegas Golden Knights on Evander Kane as he just bumped his way to the front of the net. And now a little bit of a mess around in front. 3:58 to go here in this third period. And Evander Kane comes heavy into the zone, throws a big hit. And it looks like Petrangelo's hand might be a little bit banged up as well. 3:58 to go in this third period. And here's the hit by McNabb on McDavid. Okay, didn't even catch that. This one goes down, so. This is, Aiden Hill blockered that away and then threw a hit on Zach Hyman for some reason. That one is a big time save for Hill. This one, yeah, they're going to show the replays there of Kane getting to the front of the net. Kane kind of, well, I'm sorry, Pietrangelo turned into that one. That one got going and, yeah, tough go there. Kane's looking like he's going to be tossed down the tunnel. He's waiting the official announcement, but it looks like he's going to be tossed down the tunnel here. 4-1. The Oilers lead right now, so things are looking good, but obviously things are about to turn on a dime here for kind of players in the game and players not in the game. Kane's still looking down the tunnel, doesn't know if he's been tossed. Looks like he knows now, and he's going to head down the tunnel in just a brief moment as soon as they announce it on the loudspeakers. This one's now going to go back the other way here. Power play remains for the Oilers to the front of the net. Matthias Ekholm at the blue line picks it up. Shot fired. Save made in front. This one's going to come down to Derek Ryan. Ryan's going to fire this one off the boards. Can't do it. 3:38 to go here in this third period. And we are this close to bedtime now. That's going to be fantastic. This is going to be played now near side. Stapled there is Derek Ryan. We're inside the last 3:30 to go. 3 minutes and 20 seconds remain here in this third period. 33-24, the shots on goal. This one played ahead, knocked down by the Golden Knights, and we are getting oh so close now to that 3-minute mark and finishing this one off just dandy, as we are just about up and done finally, as this is going to be played ahead by the Golden Knights. And I'm honestly just keep the clock running if you're the Edmonton Oilers. Jack Eichel across the line. He's going to drag to the outside. Far side boards keep rolling. Now the shot fired from there. Save made by Stuart Skinner. Big time stop right there. Empty net for the Vegas Golden Knights. Skinner will clamp down and make the save. So the Golden Knights will make the save. All right. This one there. Pietrangelo doing his thing. And Kane going down the bench. Yeah, he's a little upset there. And there we go. The one guy's trying to shove him down the tunnel, and Kane just kind of gives him a once-for. Jokingly, of course. So that's going to be shot fired over, and they're going to go down the length of the ice. Could this dribble in? Nope, wide of the net. 2.5 minutes to go, and the Golden Knights have the net empty here in the third period against the Edmonton Oilers, down 4-1. Shots fired wide of the net. Well, Brett Kulak's going to pick that one up. Played over to Vinny Desharnais. 2:20 to go here in this third period. So this one keeps coming around the boards. 2:16 now as this comes back to the middle of the ice. Theodore's going to load over to Pietrangelo. Back to Theodore. Now down low to Eichel. Eichel plays in front. Save made off of a shot from Riley Smith at the side of the net. And here's Kulak throwing the body against Mark Stone in front. That could have been interesting if that developed into anything. It didn't, though. 2:05 to go here in this third period. And the save made there for Stuart Skinner. And then this one, Riley Smith just can't believe he wasn't able to stuff that home. A weird kind of deflection shot from the side of the net. Wasn't really going to beat Skinner anyway, but tried it anyhow. And good attempt either way to try and break open this one. Corb, yes, it's the old hairstyle, that's for sure. All right, 2:05 to go in the third period. Timeout for the Vegas Golden Knights. So Craig, it's been a good game for the Edmonton Oilers. That much is for sure. And now, this one we just need to finish off here and get this job done. As Nick Bjugstad scores the first goal of the game, and then obviously two. It was Evan Bouchard scoring the next one. Then Mr. Matthias Ekholm scoring the next one after that. Bar down, corner pocket. And then Ryan Nugent-Hopkins getting the monkey off the back, scoring the big goal and getting the job done. That was a huge, huge get. So now, here we go. This is going to be 2:04 to go in this third period. Knights win the face-off. They'll get it over to the far side. Pietrangelo back to Theodore, as they're just going to wheel and deal. The shot fired off the blocker is Stuart Skinner, who continues to make saves tonight. This one's going to go back in behind. Cody Ceci fires that one. $1:45 to go here in this third period as it's played back to the blue line. Pietrangelo shot fired down low. Save made by Skinner. Shot out there. This one's going to be picked up by the Oilers. Back the other way now. Drives to the backhand. Chips it. Misses just wide. Oh my goodness. You're kidding me. $1:28 to go. And now all of a sudden we got chucking in the department of Mr. Pietrangelo and Connor McDavid. McDavid wants a piece of Pietrangelo. And I don't know, Leon Draisaitl got turfed to the ice. And wow, that was some kind of sequence there as Connor McDavid went after Pietrangelo. Didn't see what happened there. But Connor McDavid absolutely wanted a piece of Pietrangelo. Leon Draisaitl looks to be okay as he's bouncing up. Pietrangelo goes down the tunnel. And that was an interesting play as this Theodore there, and Pietrangelo goes to whack Leon, really. Whacked him on the arm. There's penalty upcoming, and the Oilers are going to bury the Vegas Golden Knights here, as that is just a greasy, gross, disgusting play there by Pietrangelo. A hard whack to the arms there. And then McDavid, yeah, he wanted a piece of Pietrangelo. He was ready to fight for his buddy. Pietrangelo got the gloves off against Connor McDavid. There is going to be some retaliation here in this one, as Leon Draisaitl not impressed at all here with that one. That was an absolutely disgusting play by Pietrangelo. 5-minute major, deservedly so. They're going to review it. The Golden Knights still have the net empty. This is a mess of a finish. I think we knew that was going to happen based on seeing Yamamoto and them kicked out, but Jay Woodcroft, I think you almost got to assume that there's going to be a fine for Pietrangelo. And yeah, 5-minute major for sure. As you didn't catch it in behind the play, but that is just a disgusting play there by Pietrangelo. A guy that, right, is a great player for every team he's ever played for, and you don't need to be doing that kind of stuff as a guy like that. But you know what? That's heat of the moment, sure, but that's just disgusting right there. And Leon Draisaitl's on the bench. He's clearing it off, and he looks like he's good to go. But yeah, that was not good at all. And yeah, seeing Connor McDavid want to drop the gloves, that's tough for sure. Yeah, Pietrangelo booted from the game. Leon Draisaitl obviously just fine by the looks of it, but obviously Pietrangelo has been targeted this series, but you know you're going to be targeted. And okay, the Evander Kane thing's sure, but Pietrangelo doesn't, he's not an Evander Kane type that needs to take a run at a star to make his impact felt. And to be doing that against Leon Draisaitl, that's just pure intent to injure. That's nothing more than that. So hopefully the Oilers just finish this one off and clear it down, as they are just going to wind it down here with not much time on the clock, as Darnell Nurse and Vinny Desharnais are on the ice. It looks like Vegas has sent out the regular penalty killing crew, so there's nothing nefarious here happening on the ice. Whitecloud's out there with Haig, and I know Whitecloud and Haig are two guys they really like having on the ice, so I doubt that they're sending them out there to hit, but Bugstad's out there hitting as well, stapling everybody he can to the boards. And friends, that will pretty much do it here as we're inside the last minute of play. Here's Darnell Nurse now picking a fight with Nicholas Haig. Bugstad's going to try and go, and Nurse is getting fed. Nurse is getting fed bad. And now all of a sudden Nurse is doing the feeding, and he is doing a good lashing on Nicholas Haig. Oh my goodness, here we go. All right, giddy up, guys. As Darnell Nurse wants a piece, and they are letting him go. Haig's free. He's got the arm free. So does Darnell Nurse. Nurse down in the lower position. Body shot right there. Now a couple shots to the shoulder there from Haig as Nurse feeds the uppercuts. One right over to the top. Here we go. This one keeps going. The linesman finally in there as Haig finishes it off with one more shot to the chin. And Darnell Nurse is absolutely juiced up about that one. Oh my goodness, friends. This is going to be a good finish to the series, as it looks like Nurse cut up Haig real good. And I would not be surprised if the NHL looks at this game and says, yo, what the heck happened here? As this is an absolute mess of a hockey game, and that is fantastic to see, as this one just develops right there as Nurse comes in and grabs a hold of Haig and throws him a 1-2 for it, as Haig threw in some good helmet shots, but Nurse came in and instigated that one all the way. So yeah, that was a huge get there for that. So good go for the Oilers, and Haig trying to do it, and then Nurse started feeding him right there, feeding up top. And yeah, when Nurse comes away taking that many hits to the head and he's not cut at all, and Haig's the one bleeding out of the mouth, you like to see it. That's a good get for the Edmonton Oilers tonight. And Haig's jersey all bloodied up, and now Darnell Nurse walking down the tunnel. Everybody knows what happened down there, and that's a fantastic victory to finish off for the Edmonton Oilers right there. As Darnell Nurse is fired up, and so should be the Oilers, as the bench is pretty thin. The bench is very, very thin. 4-on-4 now, apparently, is the call for the last two, 49.7. And Oilers fans are losing their minds at Rogers Place. They were losing it earlier. As the crowd is absolutely pumping the noise. As this is fantastic to see, as people taking video of it all to make sure they document it. 49.7 seconds to go here in this third period of play. 2 minutes of 4-on-4, not that that matters. And now we will just finish this one off. I thought we were going to go to bed before 11 o'clock. I don't know if that's going to be the case here, as the Oilers will keep Vinny Desharnais on the ice. And it looks like we've got the diffuse squad out there, as Darnell Nurse now off Desharnais in behind the net. He will play this one ahead. And there's a penalty on the play against the Vegas Golden Knights. Here comes Clean Costin back the other way. He's across the blue line. He's going to look to rip this shot. He's instead going to skate in behind the net, play it over to Ryan McLeod. And we will have another penalty here. And that is it. This one goes in behind. And a little call there on Stuart Skinner. A tripping call there against Brett Howden. And this one's going to get going. Goalie interference there against Howden. Let's get this done. 24.1 seconds to go. Just got to finish this one off. And Howden's going to be ejected down the tunnel as well. So the refs are just, you take a penalty, you're out of the game, as the bench continues to thin out here for everybody. And 24.1 seconds to go, as the Vegas Golden Knights don't have many players left on the bench. Here we go. Amadio's going to go to the bench to the box to serve this penalty, and my level of comprehension for this one ended pretty much at the end of Darnell Nurse's fight there. This game has gotten so far out of control. It's like a bad Junior B game at the end of a playoff series, and that's pretty much going to wrap it up, friends. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done and dusted, baby. You can play La Bamba. We have tied this series up one more time. Friends, I'm Tyson, this Dolynny TV. I've been telling you all night. I've been trying to get to bed. I'm going to head to bed. Thank you so much for being aboard this evening. I really do appreciate you being here. But now we will get going here for the rest of the night to bed. And then we will chat tomorrow afternoon when we have some details on the injuries and everything that's happened after this one wraps up here tonight. Thanks for being aboard. I'm Tyson, this Dolynny TV.